Welcome all to Thursday Night Football right here on Pub Sports Radio. Thank you guys so much for joining us. This is a huge game. A huge game. We have a lot invested, and there are cappers on either side, and there's a lot on the line. Shout out to Robert McCormick, now a PSR Gold member. He'll be racing. We had a camel race today that Jeff Slaughter won, which means Robert McCormick is perfect time to become a PSR Gold member because there's $100 on the line tomorrow. I'm betting with the bag. Mel, long shot play today. Lucas Raymond, first goal scorer at 12-1. Jeff Arp on the Niners -2.5, -118. Crystal Craig on the Niners -2.5. And Jaylen Brown over 23.5 points and the over 5.5. In Florida, Vancouver. The truth teller is on Stafford over 249.5 passing yards. Cooper anytime touchdown. Rams moneyline. Rams +3 and says goodbye 49ers. Says 49ers season ends tonight. I know that Seattle Seahawks fans everywhere like yourself are thinking the same thing. Man, bear, pig in the house. Blitzer Bobby, who is now just a half point out of the lead in the Cappers contest. Blitzer Bobby, so close to glory, so close to being the first capper to be ahead of Guillermo Zertucci. Right there, he is on the Rams. Man, bear, pig in the house. It is great to see all of you guys. There's so much action going on tonight. I am a little nervous. With all of this action going on this evening. And I believe in us. I believe in us. Christopher Comentini, Nines Rams over. Nines Rams over. Kittle over receptions. Jenny got anytime touchdown. I will be copying and pasting all of this action as we roll through. Let's discuss action that was dropped on both Bankroll Blitz and Betting with the Bag. Let's also discuss the line movement, the cash flow, and all of the pertinent information to get us paid. We will start with the odds here for this one. Odds-wise, there has been a move since the jump on the San Francisco 49ers, despite the public being on the Rams. This move is happening as we speak. It's moving quickly. We have moved in the 49ers direction, I guess 3 cents in the last 8 minutes, so not a big move. But the -2.5 is now -124. A pinnacle move in the line towards the San Francisco 49ers. Other books have moved it to 3. Those 3s are juiced towards the Rams right now. Those 3s are juiced towards the Rams. 365 has this -105 at the 3 to the 49ers and -115 for the Rams. And, beautiful. Nice job, Man Bear Pig. I'm glad. Aaron Gaza with me says, riding your 49ers and under action. I love hearing that, Aaron Gaza. Let's get it. Aubrey Travis. You don't want to be in a situation where everybody agrees with you. The ROI just doesn't work out in that situation. So you kind of want to be on both sides. You want to have people believing in both sides of the fence. Sean Pulliam in the house. Jesse Nunez on Kyron Williams rushing over 79.5 yards at +125. That's a beauty look right there. Let's get to the total. We see from our guy Swiggy, he's got the DraftKings live action right there. And you can see that we have the 48.5, and the 3s on either side. This total right now is 48.5, and it's slightly juiced to the over. It's -108 to the over. This opened up at 49. It went up to 50. When I bet it, it was 49 flat. It's been 48.5 since yesterday at about 6:30 p.m. And there was a point today where it looked like it was going to go down to 48. The 48.5 today around 4 p.m. was juiced to -112 to the under. It's now just -105 to the under. So not a ton of movement on the total. Cecil C on the San Francisco 49ers -2.5. Frank Virginia got that 49.5. What beautiful work on that 49.5. And let's pull up the cash flow here for everybody to take the next step. Then we will discuss the action that was given out on Betting with the Bag and on Bankroll Blitz. So let's get over to the cash flow here. And we have cappers a lot of cappers on the Rams. 68% of the tickets and 63% of the cash is on the LA Rams. And after watching them beat the Bills at home, you can understand why they would be. On the total here, it's the same deal. 78% of the tickets and 72% of cash on the over. Free bands play of the day is the Niners minus 140. First quarter minus 140. So let's roll. And Man Bear Picks had to put in a request for a higher limit than they were giving me. They started limiting after my biggest parlay win ever last year, and they took the action. Thankfully, I love to hear that. Man Bear Pig on Rams money line. Degenerate Sports Gambler on Rams money line. That is where we have seen bigger bets placed on the Rams money line. That is 31% of the tickets and 65% of the cash. Because unless you were betting, for me, it would have to be over, $5K or something like that. You'd be very concerned about the VIG. Even at the bigger numbers, you'd be concerned about the VIG. So, if I don't know why you wouldn't move on the Niners minus 2.5, get the VIG down. So, and for the Rams, it's vice versa. I don't know why you take the plus 2.5 when you can have a plus money situation. So that's my explanation for the Rams money line being bet. So 49ers, there's our guy Troy Torrance in the house. Let's go in. Oh, and Frank Virginia says sold a kidney and put it all on Dallas in regulation. So we'll be keeping a very close eye on that as well. A lot of basketball going on right now. A lot of hockey going on as well right now. The Leafs have taken a 1-0 lead on the Ducks. It's 1-1 in Montreal, Pittsburgh. And the rest of the games are tied at 0. In basketball, we have Virginia Tech up 31-22 on North Carolina A&T, and Bethune-Cookman up 14-8 on Virginia. Virginia has scored 8 points. 8 points at home. I know a lot of cappers on our show were on the under. That Iowa State-Iowa game is about to pop off. Let's get into the X's and O's here for the Thursday nighter. Troy in our chat is on the 49ers minus 2.5. He's on the 49ers money line, and he's on the Rams San Francisco under 49. I am on the sorry. I'm on the under 49. Sorry, tripping there. That was I was going to add the money line, but I didn't. I just added to my 49ers 2.5 action. 49ers minus 2.5 and 49ers money line for Troy Torrance. I'm on the 49ers minus 2.5 and the under 49. Bobano gave us the 49ers money line today on our show, and Millsy gave us Puka Nacua over 7.5 receptions, George Kittle over 4.5 receptions, and Isaac Garendo over 1.5 touchdowns, which is a big play there. Let's talk about the weather here because it's cooler than we expected, and there was going to be rain. Let's see if we're going to see that right now. Here we'd love to hear from people on the ground. We have light rain going on right now, but it's going to stop. Now we expect it to stop. There's supposed to be a lull in the rain at some point. It's supposed to start raining again after the game, and it's going to rain throughout till about maybe 3 in the morning, San Francisco. But there's supposed to be a lull in the light rain. The winds, though, are higher than we expected. So when we did this on Tuesday, we had legitimate wind. When we had it today, we had no wind, and now we're back to a lot of wind. 16 mile per hour winds right now. So it's windy and there's a light rain. Chip Plylar in the house. So let's roll into X's and O's and then bring on our first guest. The Rams come off looking very, very strong here. Very, very strong. They come off a wild 44-42 victory at home over the Bills. They move over 500 for the first time. The offense was electric. Stafford went 23-30 for 320 yards, 2 touchdowns. Puka Nacua caught 12 for 162. Cooper Kupp caught 5 for 92. Kyron Williams ran for 2 touchdowns. They went 12 of 16 on 3rd and 4th down. And that's a spot where the 49ers haven't been good this year. His last few years they've been very good, but not this year. Will there be any change in the defense for the 49ers? And I say yes. I even think that the statistics that have been delivered by the 49ers defense is not really you could put a line through them because Talanoa Hufanga has been back for 1 game and he looked very good. Now it was against the weak Bears offense, so you could put that out. Then we have Drake Greenlaw back in action. First time since he hurt himself celebrating on the sidelines in the Super Bowl. He is believed to be a savior for the 49ers. Nick Bosa back in the lineup. We haven't seen him since November 17th. It's December 12th. These are huge, huge additions to the 49ers defense. We have a Rams team that dominated time of possession, 38-30 to 21-30, and won by 2 points because their defense struggled horrifically. They allowed the Bills to put up 8.2 yards per play. What will the 49ers do? This Rams pass rush was completely invisible. 0 sacks, 1 quarterback hit. Now they're a pretty healthy squad. Going up against these Niners, coming off a dominant 38-13 victory at home over the Bears. Their season for both of these teams is on the line. DJ 100 grand in the house. I'm right with you on the 49ers and the under. We have Alec Dirks shocked by this Virginia offense, as am I. But there's still lots of time left, and we also are on the other team in Virginia Tech. So let's keep firing through. Aubrey Travis says, go Rams. George Kittle caught 6 passes for 151 yards last week. Looking good. Wine Time says, I might bet the live over if there's no scores in the first 2 possessions. A Wager Detective did bet Rams money line. We have Wager Detective and the Truth Teller rolling together, but Ronnie Lofton on San Francisco -2.5. Puka Nacua longest reception over 25.5. Pearsall over 17.5 receiving, and Garendo over 77.5 rush and receiving. I'll be copying and pasting all of this action because we have cappers in the backstage ready to rock with us. When it comes down to it here, I believe that at home with Bosa, Greenlaw, and Hufunga in the lineup, that the 2.5 is a gift. So I have 2 units now on the -2.5. I had 1 unit on it, but I had a friend named Jeff Arp who wanted me to put some action in for him on the 49ers. And I said, you know what? You're not going to ride alone because I'm going to go back in. Now, this time it was -118 and not -110. But now we're fucking talking, man. Now there's a lot of money on the line. Now let's go. Let's bring on our first guest. Thank you guys so much for joining us. There's so much on the line in this football game. 2 team seasons on the line here. There's my guy, Jeff Arp, in the house. Arpy, I had to go in again. When I went in with you, I had to go in again because that's what friends do, man. They ride together. Please welcome your first guest. He has the highest ROI of anybody that we've had this season. Now, Spenny might mess with that because Spenny's had some huge scores, but this man has been Mr. Consistent on our live streams. He was formerly of Darlington Nuclear, now capping full-time. Please welcome our friend, the Nuke, to the show. Nuke, baby, what's happening, man? How are you?
Jimmy, my guy, how are you, my friend?
I am excited. I'm a little nervous. I'm all the things that I should be, I believe. All the things that I should be. I'm pumped up. That's the most important. Nuke, you have been delivering on this program, show in and show out. So take it away, Nuke. What's your action?
Okay, well, I think there's a way we can both win money tonight, but excuse me. I'm the last 5 or 6 double results I've had on this stream, I've won them all, I think, but they were all with the same team, first half, full time. So tonight, I'm doing a double result, but I'm taking LA to win the first half and San Fran to win full game, plus 550.
Plus 550. That we call that playing God.
Well,
that's what we call it when you take both sides. I love it.
Well, I know, and the thing is, like both teams, like Rams scored 44 last week, and San Fran scored 38. And I know the weather's not conducive to that, but anyway, I just think, hopefully they get out, take the lead, and then, like I said, for plus 550, I'll do it. Double result: LA first half, San Fran second half. Lock it in.
You are locked, plus 550. And Nasty Nate says, Nuke's not a god? Yes, Nuke is maybe. He's a god with the bags, with the bean bags.
Who doesn't love Nate?
Next for you?
Okay, so my second play is it's anytime touchdown parlay. I've got Kyren Williams and Nuke anytime touchdown parlay. So I need both of them to score a touchdown during the game, plus 250.
Puka Nakua at plus Puka Nakua, Kyron Williams, anytime touchdown parlay at plus 250 for Nuke. What else you got?
I got one more. I've got a San Fran anytime touchdown parlay. I've got now I had problems pronouncing that guy's name too, but is it Guarendo?
Yeah, that's perfect.
And Debo. Anytime touchdown parlay plus 250. Like I said, I think both teams are going to score points. I agree with wine time. I'm looking for a live over. I know you're on the under, but yeah, so I got them. I think, those are I need one of those parlays to roll in and yeah, I'll let it go at that, but that's where I am, brother.
Those are some big time score opportunities here. Aubrey Travis is calling you Puka the Nuke Nakua here. Samuel, anytime touchdown. Grano, anytime touchdown plus 250. Williams, anytime touchdown. Puka Nakua, anytime touchdown plus 250. Rams first half, 49ers full game at plus 550. It's going to be fun, Wager Detective, and it's going to be nerve wracking. It's going to be nerve wracking here. Some great cappers on the Rams, some great cappers on the Niners, and I'm all in on the 49ers. Let's bring on your next guest and see what he has in store for us. Top 5 all season long in NFL Pub Hub, a star NBA capper as well. Please welcome our friend from Houston, Texas, LJ from H-Town.
Pub Sports Radio's the crew, that's a fact. We all about bread, making bank accounts fat. Who the hell is that? LJ from the H, I stack green like Boston. Shout out to Nasty Nate from down south, where we ride on slab. 420 highway smoking with that boy Dabby Cab. Swing by Dallas with them Cowboy fans so we can smoke out J Money, cause you know that's our mans. Us against the bookies, put money in our pockets. Fly out to Vegas, meet up with Ski Profit. Hit the sports books, we got money to stack. Can't forget them college picks with that boy Connor Mack.
LJ, my man, welcome to the program. It is great to see you. We have cappers on either side of the fence here. What side of the fence are you on?
I'm kind of straddling the fence, to be honest with you, because I think both teams could possibly win this game. And I'm with you. It's a lot on the line. The division, 49ers getting players back. I mean, yeah, this is going to be a good game. This may be a barn burner, but I like Nuke's plays. I like all his plays because I have Kyron to score a touchdown as well, and I got Isaiah Guerrero to score, but I got those two parlayed at a plus 156. I believe both running backs get a touchdown. And I'm going to take Moody, the 49ers field goal kicker, to go over 1.5 field goals. I took minus 140 just because the trend on Thursday Night Football, 5-1 over the last 6 games. The home team's field goal kicker has had over 1.5 field goals. So, what's that?
What's the line on Williams Guerrero touchdown parlay?
Plus 156.
Plus 156. Moody over 1.5 field goals at minus 140. I get it. So you're staying offside and total and just focusing on those two spots at first?
I want to get in the game because once I see how the game is going, I'm gonna jump on somebody live. It just depends. I got to see who's moving the ball, who's has the momentum. But to start off, it's tricky for me just because division game. These two teams have history, so I'd rather get in live and see how the game goes.
That's a good call, LJ.
I
agree with you, bro.
I know how dangerous Shanahan's scripted plays are. McVay's generally quite good at that too. If the Rams score immediately, I will immediately. Now these, I think, with $600 on the Niners, I don't think $100 live bets are going to cut it. I don't know, just because, So I think I don't want to move to 200 on the live bets. I think I'd rather just throw 150 shots out, but you just can't make $100 live bets when you got 600 on the side. So that I guess I had to figure that out in my head here when I was thinking about my plan. So they'll have to be $150 shots, which I'm okay with. Great stuff from Nuke and from LJ. let's bring on our next guest here on the program. We got a lot of cappers coming in with their action. Jeff Arp on the Niners -2.5, -118. Crystal Craig on the Niners -2.5, as well as Jaylen Brown over in the over 5.5, Florida, Vancouver. The Truth Teller on Stafford over 249.5 passing yards. Cooper Kupp anytime touchdown. Rams moneyline, Rams +3. I'm going to keep copying and pasting action from cappers in the chat, but let's bring on our next guest. He is one of the stars of Pub Sports Radio on all of our live streams, and also the star of the Peter Loshak Show on Tuesdays and the Betting with Bouquet on Wednesdays, and of course, star of the Locker Room podcast. Please welcome our guy, Mr. Billy Brisbane, to the show. Brizzy, what's good, man? How are you?
What
Billy.
up, boys?
Billy, what's good?
Man, congratulations, LJ. That was a barn burner. We
Yeah, that
dreamed
was-
last
hey.
week. We said take the first half, and hey, man, if they win the full game, see you in Vegas.
Hey, it's a beautiful thing, man. That Rockies first half. Everybody knows. At home. It's a beautiful thing.
Well, let's roll, Brizzy. My head will be down because I'm copying and pasting action from cappers in the chat, but take it away, my friend. The floor is yours.
Oh, it's a short card for me tonight. I got 2 plays on this one. And you know what? I'm still with LJ. I heard LJ's breakdown before the game. I wanted to bet more on this game, but I started really looking at like all the shit that we have set up for the weekend. And it's just like, damn, man, I'd rather throw more money on Army Navy than this game. So as I started looking really into it, I kind of got into the player props a little bit here. And my player props are kind of like the side that I kind of lean on, but I think the player props are a little bit more I think the player props hit before the side hits. Like, it's a little bit easier for that. I like Brock Purdy over 1.5 passing touchdowns. The Rams allow the 6th most passing yards. And, I mean, goddamn, they got a lot of running back situation stuff. Like, I didn't even think Garendo was going to play this week. And then when they did the press conference yesterday, it sounded like he was going to play. But the Rams allow the 2nd most passing yards, 3rd most passing touchdowns. I think Brock Purdy's going to get right today. And all the touchdown props that you would want to take in this game are all would want to be on the 49ers here. Like, they all have, like, good value. I mean, you got Debo plus 140. I ended up going with Kittle at plus 150 here. I that's where I got in here. I really like the matchup for my guy Kittle. Where is it at? The Rams play zone coverage the 8th most in the league, and Kittle leads the league in yards per route versus zone coverage at the tight end position. So if you could get on his longest reception, I would bet his longest reception for that. But he ranks 1st among tight ends in receiving yards in line adjustments, an area that the Rams ranked 27th in receiving yards allowed to inline tight ends. So really good spot for George Kittle in this one, and it makes sense, primetime game. I like the spot for Kittle. Those were the 2 plays that I ended up going with. It was Brock Purdy over 1.5 passing touchdowns, and George Kittle anytime touchdown plus 150.
I like it. I like it a lot. I hope it hits, man. I am also very in need of 49ers glory myself. So I hope that you are in business in the worst conceivable ways. We got more action coming in from cappers in the chat, but let's go over the action from the cappers on the show and then go over some more action from cappers in the chat. I'm going to go around. So I've got all of your action. We're going to go around. I'm going to ask both Nuke and Brizzy, what was a player prop or a side? What was a cut? The last cut that you almost moved on? That's what I'm about to ask you guys here in a second. Let's review the action from the cappers here on camera. I'm on the 49ers -2.5 now with 2 units. It's just 1 unit for record keeping, but 2 units be moved on it. I'm also on the under 49 -110. LJ, so we'll go with Nuke. Nuke's on Rams first half and the 49ers full game at plus 550. He's got 2 anytime touchdown parlays. Kyron Williams and Nakua at plus 250. Samuel and Garendo at plus 250. LJ's on the Kyron Williams, Isaac Garendo touchdown parlay as well. That's at plus 156. And Moody over 1.5 field goals at -140. I just have this feeling that he's going to miss a field goal. I mean, it's pretty easy to say as a 49er fan, but I just know that I'm going to be cursing Moody at some point here shortly. Brizzy's got Purdy over 1.5 touchdowns and Kittle anytime touchdown at plus 150. What was the line on the Purdy over 1.5 touchdowns?
Minus 120 at FanDuel.
Minus 120. Again, Troy on the Niners minus 2.5 in the Niners money line. Mills on Nuke over 7.5 receptions. Kittle over 4.5 receptions. And Garendo over 1.5 touchdowns. Bobano gave us the 49ers money line. More action from cappers in the chat till we go to our cappers on screen. Ask, what was a cut that you almost moved on? Jesse Nunez on Kyron Williams over 79.5 rushing. That's at plus 125 alt line. Cecil C. My man Cecil on the Niners minus 2.5 minus 120. Frank Virginia got the under 49.5. Beautiful line there. I'm ready to fire live. Justin McKelvey on 49ers minus 2.5. Stacks play of the day is also Brock Purdy over 1.5 passing touchdowns for our guy Justin McKelvey in the great state of Pennsylvania.
Stacks.
Then we have Debo over 79.5 receiving yards at plus 300. Debo anytime touchdown plus 138. Stafford interception at minus 125. Free bands play today from Dougie Wise. Niners minus 140 first quarter money line. Degenerate sports gambler on the Rams money line. Man Bear Pig on the Rams money line. Manny 47 allowed. Niners minus 3. Kittle over 4.5 receptions. Grendo touchdown. Cup touchdown. Grendo over 61.5 rush yards. And Debo under 18.5 rush yards. It's interesting with all this. Look, Virginia just screwed me bad, but Virginia Tech took great care of me. I probably shouldn't have had both.
Okay, live lines. There's a huge women's basketball game that's on at halftime. Paige Becker's going up the South Bend. UConn down by 11 points plus 6.5. I mean, God damn, I gotta look into this. I'm about to see these halftime stats. That's a really good fucking line for one of the best teams in the country. I get it in South Bend, but they're going to come back.
Wow, interesting. Look, I will take a look at that as well. My surprise today was that they were not offering up Patrick Taylor rush yard prop. Not only did it surprise me, but it angered me. Why is that, Brizzy?
Because they didn't know which running back was going to play, and they're not obligated to give out plays on backups.
Oh, I know they're not obligated. They're not obligated to do much.
This is a Spenny penny bomb moment, and Spenny always talks about the backup players that they know that are going to play regardless, that they never put their player props up for, are usually the ones that end up.
I was checking every hour.
That's why I didn't play any running. You asked me what was the first cuts. Running back player props, because it was too much shit going on with the running backs.
So touch on which one you were the closest to.
Kyron Williams.
And you stayed off of it.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about betting it live. Like, I have a token on FanDuel, 25% profit boost, live bet, whatever. So basically I could take whatever the fuck I want. Under minus 200, I would get a pretty good line. So even if I bet a minus 200, I'd probably get like a minus 150 on it.
All
Ideally,
right.
I would like to hit plus 100 or a minus 130, bring it down to plus 100. That would be perfect live, but a little bit flexible here live.
Shout out to Whack Prescott. Nice to have you back in business with us. We got Von Polo. We got Rez Mob in the house. I'm going to ask the same question here to Nuke Worker, but let's go over some more action from cappers in the chat. We have Harold Williams, alt line, Niners minus 1.5, Purdy over 1.5 touchdown passes, Puka over 80 receiving, Debo over 40 receiving. That's an SGP for Harold Williams at plus 464. Wine Time Sports, hope you're feeling better. Wine Time dealing with the vid. A little different than the HIV. It's the vid. 49ers money line -140 for our guy Wine Time. DJ 100 grand 49ers and under. Wager Detective on the Rams money line. Ron Lofton on San Francisco -2.5 -115. Grend over 77.5 rushing receiving. Pierce Hall over 17.5 receiving. Nakua longest reception over 25.5. And Whack Prescott on the Rams over teaser. Von Polo on the Rams -7 here in this one. Harold Williams says, I think Debo gets his tonight. Take it away, Nuke. Was there something you were close to or something you're still thinking about?
Yeah, no, there was something I was really close to. Like I said, I had that San Fran, Gorendo, and Samuel anytime touchdown, and I debated whether to put Kittle on there because Samuel and Kittle were the same odds, and I went back and forth and I only took Samuel because he whined last weekend after. So I thought, okay, they'll try and make him a touchdown. And I'm still considering maybe taking Kittle. I believe 365 when I looked earlier, he was plus 125. I could have my phone here, but I might jump on that. We still got like we still got 20, 25 minutes. I might jump on Kittle just because, you know what I mean? That was a thing I debated most about was whether I included Kittle.
Yes. The only uncomfort I have with Kittle, and this was just that he just caught for 151 yards.
Yeah.
And historically, after those types of monster games, I just don't like going back to the well. But if you like the 49ers, their offense desperately needs Kittle to deliver. So there's no X's and O's reason why you wouldn't want to.
Absolutely. And again, the only reason I took Samuel over Kittle was because Debo was whining. Apparently, he tweeted after the game how he didn't get any balls or something. And I thought he don't have any balls, but that's another story.
I wanted to bet Debo so bad because when I was doing the Isaac Orendo information to find out what the fucking practice was this week, the Debo shit kept on popping up. And I wanted to bet the Debo thing. And then you look at the sports book, it's just like, all right, so everybody's betting Debo and Juan Jennings and Kyler Williams, Puka Nacua, and Cooper Kupp. Why isn't anybody betting Kittle? Like, Kittle just had a best game out of everybody last week.
I debated hard, but
yeah, it's one
anyway, I didn't take him. So we'll find out. If I take him before game time, I'll let you know.
Puka Nacua has been really consistent, man, really consistent for the Rams. I wanted to take his, but some of these spots are just better live to hit because you just get better odds on it.
Let's go over more action from Cappers in the chat. We have C-Mac joining us. The Sweaty Butcher will be here any minute. Dave Rogers will be on the show. Jose Bouquet, Bet with JT, and Dabra Cadabra. We also might get Wham Bam and DJ Big Boss, who are hanging out together right now. We're hoping to get them to jump on as well. Let's go over some more action in the chat. And then I'd like to pose this question to LJ. If there was a spot that he was close to moving on that he didn't move on, that was, a last cut. Let's go over some more action from Cappers in the chat. Big Scott, 2-leg, 6-point teaser. Rams +9, the under 54.5. Tying these two picks to Army -0.5 for a 3-leg, 6-point teaser +130. Interesting. Old E, boots off. SGP is Stafford over 1.5 touchdown passes and Brock Purdy over 1.5 touchdown passes. That's at +140. Mel is on the Niners -2.5. Purdy over 4.5 rush attempts. And then Lucas Raymond for the first goal score at 12-1. Lamont Williams is parlaying the Lightning money line, the Panthers money line. I'm on both of those spots, but on the -1. And Puka receiving yards over 90.5 for our guy Lamont Williams. Shout out to Lamont Williams. Philly Eagle Flyer starting with Niners money line and the over 42.5 at +114. I'm going to keep copying pasting action from our Cappers in the chat. But LJ, was there a spot here that was a late cut that you were close to moving on?
I wanted to take the 49ers just because they're the home team. I believe they're the more desperate team. And the home team's on Thursday night, 11-4-1 against the spread on the season. But I have to see how they come out and play first before I can trust my money with them. Because the 49ers is some team I don't really track. I don't believe Brock Purdy's that guy to take them there. But, hey, they're desperate. They're hoping that they can still get into the playoffs. So, man, it's hard to bet against a team like that, especially when they get their players back. So I want to see it, a couple series to see how it's going. And I want to jump in on them live.
the thing I find with the Niners at home when they're on, and which is being almost regular over the last few years, is that you don't get a chance because Shanahan's first 10 plays are so beautifully scripted, first 15 plays, that you don't get a chance at home. On the road, it's very different. But that is something that I hope happens. I hope you don't get a chance.
Because I like Nuke's view to where the Rams jump on them early, possibly, and then the 49ers have to come back. Then we could jump on them live if the Rams get up.
Yes, which I'm prepared to do, and I hope I don't have to. I hope my only concern is, do I bet the live under as soon as the Niners go up 7? But then the Rams are a team that can, put up points, and it's just that the secondary for the Niners changes so drastically with Talanoa Hufanga in the lineup. I think it's such a big deal. Such a big deal for me here. Keeping the copying and pasting action from the chat. Let's go over some more action here. We have Rick J on the Niners first half -1.5, -110. He had some great comments in our show today, great angles and notes. T-Moss took both teams at +10.5, and then he tied some player props parlayed with both teams at +10.5. We've seen Birdie do a lot of that. Take the 3.5 with the 7.5 and 10.5, and then do it on the other way.
I still don't understand all that. Just to be honest with you, I really don't understand what he'd be doing. That's just personal.
Oh, you what do you mean? Just you don't.
I don't get how he can go on both sides and get both of the points. It's like I have to really see it, but just to go off of what he's saying, I don't understand how he's doing.
It's just betting a close game.
Okay.
So if the game is within 3 points, you cash all of your bets. If the game is within 6 points, you cash at least 2/3 of your bets. And if the game is within 10 points, then you cash 1/3 of your bets, or just under 1/3. That's the idea behind it.
I guess.
Birdie does that often, doesn't he?
He sure does, yeah.
Yeah.
Jesse Nunez is on Kyron Williams to score 2 touchdowns at +400. Jermaine's on Garendo, 2 touchdowns. And then Smooth Bosky, Debo Show, anytime touchdown +135, over 4.5 receptions, and over 49.5 receiving yards. Tacky JP says San Francisco wins by 3. I'm going to keep a copying and pasting action from Cappers here in the chat. Shout out to AEOD in the house. Rob McMahon on the 49ers and the under 48.5. That's at +208. That's at +208 here for us. So let's continue. Brizzy, let's go with the side here. I know that this was something that made you uncomfortable. We got big show picks action coming in as well that I'll talk about. But why would you not trust the 49ers at home with Bosa, Greenlaw, and Hufanga in the lineup compared to a Rams team who we just saw play their absolute best football game and then have to be on the road 3 days later?
So this goes back to my Atlantic City trip that I told you when I met Wager Detective down there with Bill Clark, and we're looking at the 4 o'clock slate of games, and I was about to bet the 49ers right then and there, but I forgot I had so many Isaac Garendo props last week that I was like, yo, let me just chill the fuck out, man. I just got down here. Last thing I need to do is start betting some fucking money and start having to sweat 2 hours into being down here in Atlantic City. But long story short, Jim was showing me his notebook. And, for a guy to show you his notebook, man, that shows a lot, man. Notebooks are like journals, I would say, for men. There's a lot of information, a lot of numbers in there, and he was explaining to me why he wanted to bet the Rams, and Bill was trying to bet the Bills, obviously. How ironic is that? And I just had player props, and man, the way that Rams defense looked, they looked like Swiss cheese out there. So my first conceived notion was like, yo, let me really go to the window and bet the shit out of the 49ers. And then I really started thinking about it. I was like, what team kind of needs this game for it? It's kind of the Rams. Like, the Rams are actually really not out of this. I think the 49ers could be dead. I don't want to be right. I don't want to be wrong. I just want to make money. And I just don't see the super edge angle here of just saying like this team is so much superior than the other team. Like it's a divisional football game on a Thursday or a short week. You don't got no run game. Is Brock Purdy really about to lead you to the promised land? Shit, for all that, like you start really like dot eyes, nose, you like, shit, maybe the Rams are live in this game. Maybe I am undervaluing the Rams a little bit more than what I thought I was. What I hope what happens is the Rams get off to a hot start, and then we go on the 49ers live, and then, you know, the public thinks that they're live because it seems like a public versus sharp spot. And it's a Thursday, man. Thursday before Christmas week. You know, a lot of money is going to be flowing into cyberspace this weekend with Christmas gifts getting bought. So they really might just start paying off the public. Like, we didn't see that shit in the UFC last week, bro. We're getting handed gifts. I really should send Dana White like a Christmas gift or some shit like that. Cause like some of those decisions that we got last week were like, my nigga, Dana. Like, and I'm like, and I can kind of see the same exact shit playing out this weekend of like a lot of chalky shit ends up hitting.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd be honored to receive a gift from you, Brizzy.
No, you know, it's an appreciation gift, Jim. I'm like, I see what you're doing, man.
We got more action coming in from cappers in the chat. Cecil, see any thoughts on a Pearsall anytime touchdown? We got Wrench Mob ready to rock. Nilo in the house. We got WT joining us from Costa Rica. Says the Taramina is rocking tonight. Christmas decoration compliment the Leche girls. One of you fine gents needs to be here for the New Year's party. Sounds like a good place to be emptied, my friend. A good place to be emptied. Let's go over more action here from cappers in the chat. And then I would like to pose the side question to our guy LJ and to Nuke. Big Show picks is on Kyron Williams touchdown, Puka Nacua touchdown. Big Show picks tying Williams and Nacua together plus 233. He's got George Kittle longest reception over 20.5 yards at minus 115 and Puka Nacua 100 plus receiving yards at plus 104. Stacking Cream has each team rush touchdown, pass touchdown in each half. Pass touchdown and rush touchdown in each half. That's 130-1. Big Scott is taking a shot with San Francisco first half. Rams full-time double result at plus 700. So it's the opposite of how Nuke is handling things. He says fourth quarter is where the Niners fall apart. Textiles is on the Rams second half. Kevin Pondicherry says he's on San Francisco minus 2.5 by the half point to get the 2.5 minus 130. Stacking Cream is on an interesting player prop, Brizzy. Jordan Whittington, anytime touchdown at 29-1. The wide receiver, Whittington, anytime touchdown at 29-1. He's also on Kyle Juszczyk at plus 850 anytime touchdown. Kittle anytime touchdown plus 150. And Demarcus Robinson anytime touchdown plus 600. Aubrey Travis agrees with Nuke on the Nacua anytime touchdown. Bet this guy on the under 49.5 for 3 units. LJ, to me, this set up perfectly for the 49ers here. Because usually I would like the team to be coming off of a loss, but then that whole pregame speech would be now before this game, and we get a better line, and the 49ers would have no hope to win the division, even if they won this game, and how much hustle would really have happened. And then you could say, okay, would you like to have them just get by the Bears? And I don't want that either. They did the pregame meeting. They beat the shit out of the Bears. They're all together with all the chips against them. Everybody believing that they're, an average team or a team that just is what their record indicates. Mm-hmm. And now they're at home against a team coming off the best game we've seen them play since they won the Super Bowl. And then they have to travel 3 days later. I mean, I just think this sets up perfectly for the 49ers. If you were going to tell me a reason why you don't think it sets up perfectly for the 49ers, what would that angle be? What is it that you think has the Rams live?
The history on offense. Like if this turns into a shootout, I think that favors the Rams.
I don't see it. I think the 49ers defense is so much better than the Rams defense, but that's with Hufanga, Greenlaw, and Bosa in. What do you think, LJ?
Yeah, I just think the history of these two teams is what's giving me, hesitation. If there was any other opponent for the 49ers, I would be all in. but it's the Rams. You know, they know these teams. It's a divisional game. It's just too much implications going on in it. Like, I understand your view. I get it. And if I had a free bet, just bet on some money, free money, I would bet the 49ers to win this game just because they're the home team. And I believe they're the more desperate team. And Shanahan, you know, he's a prideful kind of guy. You get what I'm saying? So I understand the psychological aspect of this game. Him and McVay got history. So you never know what you're going to expect. I want to see some stuff first, and then I'll jump in and see who I think is going to want to take the advantage in this game.
I think sometimes, like, I see some people in the chat saying that sometimes when you get like a short little favorite at like that minus 150, minus 160 number, and then like the money comes in on the dog, sometimes it's better to bet the favorite of, like, you know, nobody really wants to lay the price tag to get down with the favorite. It's just, man, you know, to lay that price, you want to be fucking right, man. You don't want to be playing the guessing game.
But I like Nuke's theory because I usually, if I see the dog is up at half, I'm going to bet the favorite live.
Same.
You get what I'm saying? So I love Nuke's double result. So if I see that happening, I'm going to try to jump in as soon as I can. But if the Rams jump on them first, I'm going to bet the 49ers live.
I agree. Another thing is I'm surprised so many people, now this could blow up in my face immediately, but I'm just so surprised so many people are on the over in this one. I mean, obviously, I've watched these teams play together a lot, and it's just for years, it's been a gift betting the under when these two teams play. And now, because they're both coming off such enormous offensive outputs, we got a 49. It's absolutely crazy to me. Let's go over more action in the chat. Shout out to Mikey D. Maria. Michael D. Maria, a great friend of ours and a phenomenal thoroughbred capper here. We have a Wrench Mob is on Debo anytime touchdown, Niners minus 3, Niners money line, and Debo over 47 receiving yards and Niners money line together for Cowabunga Wrench Mob. Jermaine is on Grendo 80 plus, Puka under 90.5. Puka under 90.5. We haven't heard that yet. And Puka under 9.5, Kittle 70 plus anytime touchdown, Stafford over 207.5, and Niners money line. Fella says fading your unders has been profitable for me. You must time everything beautifully. It's not like I'm losing in football, but whatever brings you a profitable angle. And let me copy and paste that too, just so we can
he was distracted. I
love
it, Jimmy. I love Jimmy.
WT is on the first half under 24.5 at minus 134. I mean, we know that I'm having a winning season. I mean, the only thing that I can do, fella, is be honest and transparent with my action. That's the only thing I can guarantee and lock. So, you know. But I am coming off of my worst week of the year, which took my ROI coming into this week was 12% on the season, fella. But whatever brings value to the show, and competition is fun. It's the reason why we're probably all cappers in the first place, because we thrive on competition. So I like to go to war with you, fella, on the total. We have more action here. MJ Falls is on the under 249.5 passing yards. Talk Sports with JT, who may be joining us, is on Kittle anytime touchdown at plus 120. Just My 2 cents is on the Rams plus 3. Shout out to Just My 2 cents. He is one of the stars of the Locker Room podcast. And Brandon the Great is on Kittle anytime touchdown, Debo anytime touchdown, Lenoir interception at plus 750, and Kyle Juszczyk anytime touchdown. WT is on the under 24.5 first half, blank on Debo over 17.5 rush yards, and Tariq B moving on Cup over 59.5 receiving yards, Kittle 4.5 receptions, and Puka touchdown. He's also on the 49ers bandwagon here for this one. Let's just take a look back at the odds and see if anything has changed here as we're getting closer to kickoff. And yes, there's constant movement. Wow. So when we started the show, I talked about how it had been slightly juiced to the over. That came back a cent, and then again back to the minus 108. Then there was a move to the over, and it's back again. So now the 48.5 is minus 107 to the over. Is a very sharp book. And when we get to this spread here, we have a big move here towards the Niners. So they have just moved it to 3 officially because the Niners got up to minus 126 on the minus 2.5. So that line moving to the Niners. We can get a better line or better idea of everything on the money line. We have the 49ers right now on minus 156 on the money line. They opened up at minus 123. So we've had 33 cents of movement towards the Niners. Now, this had come back towards the Rams. It had come back towards the Rams around noon today. It got down to minus 143. But right now we have minus 156. The high watermark on the money line for the Rams was at 8:05 p.m. It got to minus 158. We are just a few minutes away from the kickoff. Shout out to Jim Dewigger, who's on the over 5.5 in Panthers Canucks. Steve G's on both quarterbacks to throw a pick over 3.5 field goals and Nuke anytime touchdown. I will copy and paste that. But let's bring on our next guest to get his action right before kickoff. He is the star of the Prime Cut play today and the star of the Surf and Turf. Please welcome our friend, the Sweaty Butcher, in the house. Sweaty Butcher, what's good, man? Great to see you.
Good to see you guys too.
Butcher,
How's it going, guys?
Sweaty.
LJ, Nuke, Billy.
You.
We are getting action here from Cappers in the chat, and I'm copying and pasting. But have you moved on this game, and is there a play of the day for you in this game?
No prime cut for me. Didn't quite qualify, but I do like the Rams tonight +3. I have moved on that, and I'm looking for maybe a little Niners first quarter action so I could jump on the Rams money line at a better price too. I got a couple trends that I've liked that favor the Rams tonight. One big one this year is divisional home favorites. They're 10-23 ATS on the year and 2-8 ATS the last 10 games. Niners in revenge spots are 1-4 ATS and straight up this season. And the Rams on short weeks have been really good throughout since McVay's been there almost. So I don't know. I like the Rams where they're at. I like the trend, so I'm going with the dog tonight.
So what did you get spread in juice wise?
I got the +3 -110.
+3 at -110. I love to see it. Your action here. I love to see it. Rams +3 at -110. You've often attacked the totals here. There's been a lot of debate on the total. Were you close to making a move on the total?
I was, and I think I still might be. If I think the Rams start off a little slow, if I could catch their team total over. I think I saw that like 23.5 right now pregame, I believe it is. I'd like to catch that maybe at a 20 if they start slow. If not, I'm gonna lay off. I think the defense is gonna be a little bit tired for both teams tonight, so I think there's opportunities to score. I would lean over, but I didn't make no moves yet.
Let's go over some more action here from Cappers in the chat. These Thursdays are so stressful, and it's not generally because of the game I'm watching. Now, this game has become more important, but I have a ton of action invested in college basketball here, and it's looking very promising, which is just going to take the knots out of my back here in this one. Now, Wager Detective says Rams are sharp. We can all read the cash flow and get different meaning from it. That's part of the fun of capping, is that you have complete autonomy on how you read all of these stats. I completely disagree with Wager, just based on the public and all of that being on the Rams from what they just saw. So when we're talking about a spread here personally, now this can be read differently, and I know Wager Tech is focusing on the money line, but when I see 7 out of every 10 bets on the spread on the Rams and the line moving towards the 49ers, I believe the 49ers are sharp and the Rams are public. But
right.
again, there's no real right or wrong. It's how you interpret the numbers, and then whether or not you get paid off of the information. More action here from cappers in the chat. We have Brandon the Great on Kittle anytime touchdown, Debo anytime touchdown, Lenoir interception at plus 750. Then he's got the sprinkle on use check. God, every time I look at the spelling of it, I pronounce it wrong. Kyle use check anytime touchdown. We have WT on the under 24.5 first half. Oh, I mentioned that. Blank on Debo over 17.5 rush yards. We have Steve G, both quarterbacks to throw a pick over 3.5 field goals, and Nuke anytime touchdown. And Talk Sports with JT adding Parkinson over 9.5 receiving yards. So here we go. Let's move over to the game. We are off and racing. Good luck, everybody. We have a whole bunch of cappers that are going to be joining us throughout this football game. Thank you guys for being here. We have the 49ers with the ball. That should work perfect for the Rams backers. Rogue Energy on the Rams money line. What up, Rogue Energy? Great to see you. And
yelling at the TV, it's not over the football game. It's over women's basketball in the NBA.
No problem. Is it moving in your direction now?
Yeah, 2-point game. 2-point game out by Notre Dame. Feels weird because we're big Notre Dame fans in this house, but I'm a bigger fan of Paige Beckers. Come on.
Yeah, hard not to be. Here we go. Game on. Good luck, everybody. Regardless of what side you're on, what total you're on, thank you for joining us, and I hope that you succeed this evening. And we are off now a 2nd and 10. Nice defense from the Rams on that opening drive here. Rick J. Sabonis, first quarter over 5.5 points. You give that out on the show, has already cashed it. And Smoke and Mirror saying, being a sophisticated DGen these days, I'm reading this box of red wine this evening and going Rams +3. If it works, got to tell us what box of wine you're reading. Get this locked in here. All right, I've got most of the work done. It's almost time for a beer. We have the first run from Garendo doing nothing. So this is, as much as it be helpful for the under, this is not good for the 49ers. A 3rd and long. Sweaty Butcher, how far are you ahead of me?
A little bit. That's 4th down now. They missed a big pass at Kittle.
Yeah, 4th down.
But there's a flag on the play. Let's see what the flag is here.
Maybe pass interference.
Oh, penalty decline.
Oh,
no.
4th down.
There you go. There you go. So total dropping to 47.5, and immediately the Rams are +1.5 or +100. Scripted plays do nothing there. That was tough. Double coverage. They're forcing the ball into Kittle.
Well, I don't understand how why Shanahan went with Debo first play, knowing that McVay is smarter than that and understands they were going to target Debo first fucking play. So they fucking gobbled his ass up. Like, come on, man. You got to be a little smarter than that.
I completely agree with you, man. That was
good call there, for sure.
Very, very questionable. Very, very.
I mean, I get involved in the first drive, but first fucking play, it's kind of obvious. Let's go. And then he doesn't get the pass, so.
Okay, first down.
Well, Rams at the 29.
Okay. God, I got a lot of action going on right now.
First play, the run play for about 4 yards, 5 yards.
Okay, like you, Jimmy, I got to go grab a beer. I'll be right back.
Sure, my man. Go get it in you. All right. Abel Alvarez, first quarter in 6.5 at +165. Oh, this is going to be a fun game. It's going to be a fun game.
Flag comes in late on this play, 2nd down.
Who's the flag on?
I don't know. It came in really late, like almost after the play. The running back was still getting up. It was a holding on the offense.
Jesus, so much action. This never gets old. I'm just trying to reply to Paul, and I'm like, this just never gets old, man. All of this action, dude. Like, good God, I just don't. It's hard to think of anything else anybody would want in life other than this feeling.
I feel you, Jimmy. I just want to be all day, just capping, just got action all day, man.
You put in all this work, and then it all comes. It's just like that's why I've not seen a movie in 7 years, and I've not watched any fiction in more than that. Wow.
No, I understand. If I was a single guy, I would be locked in. I wouldn't do shit but just cap and bet. That's all I would do.
Nah. Even as a single guy, you still gotta, get out there in the field, man.
Yeah, I would. I'm not saying I wouldn't, but I would be locked in. Like, it would be rare. You get what I'm saying? Because it ain't enough time in the day. A full-time job and doing this, it's not enough time in the day, man.
There isn't. Even when you're doing this full time, you would say the same thing. There's not enough time in the day. It's just a constant. There's just not enough time in the day. That's the thing. Thank God baseball's not going on right now, because you could spend 2 hours capping a game just to know exactly who is being very unlucky and who is that takes so much time. But there's 15 games every day.
Yeah.
Oh God. Just talking about it puts knots in my back.
I feel that KP capping and trapping.
For real, man. And I'll have Snowfall on the TV in the back just playing on rerun. That's what I would do all day. For real, man. That's my favorite TV series, Snowfall.
I'd be shut out, man. I'd be having CBS Sports Network, the ESPN John on at the same exact time, the other shit with the fucking monitors and the laptop. I always wonder, what would it be like to have like a fucking huge computer with like just all in right here, all in one.
Penny Bombs has given us his action. He's at a Christmas party. He'd be rocking with us. That live total down to 46.5. Again, like this game could soar all of a sudden, but it was astonishing to me after watching these teams match up, and for years you didn't even need to cap it. You just bet the under as soon as it came out. That, because these teams scored 80 points, they put out a 49. Now look, this could still soar over, and I know that our friend fella who fades my totals is expecting it to soar over still. Spenny Penny Bombs, Purdy over 18.5 rush yards, Debo over 78.5 rush and receiving, Pearsall over 17.5 receiving, Cup 7+ receptions, and then anytime touchdowns, Kittle, Debo, Pearsall, Cup, and Robinson for Mr. Bombs himself.
He won himself a bag full of chocolates and shit.
He won a bag full of what?
Chocolates.
Oh, yeah, congratulations on all your successes, Spenny.
That's when you're running hot, Jim, when you're going to the work party and you're still winning.
I'm sure that wasn't the number one prize. But you're right. All right. So only 2 minutes and 10 seconds have gone by. It's not like I should be sitting here. The live total here is 47.5. So it's not like I should be sitting here with a ton of confidence. Very important that the Flyers scored that goal. Crucial for the
Flyers. That game. I wouldn't have bet the Flyers so fucking bad today.
I'm on them. -1.
I've learned to bet the Flyers on the road, Jimmy, especially their team total over.
Nah,
just bet the Flyers.
At the crib. You got to bet at the crib, Broad Street. Bullies come out.
The market doesn't understand how good they are. A lot of the attention's paid to how bad their goaltending's been.
Yeah.
But truly, they're no team in the NHL has more first-round draft picks. They're really good.
No, I get you, but I just found the angles on the road. They're really good.
Well, I'm interested. I'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah, on the road. Crack their team total on the road. It's money.
I like it. Smoke and mirrors.
Because it's like 2.5. They have it real low. Like you say, the market ain't caught up to them. They still got their team totals at 2.5 sometimes. They're going to get 3.
Rogue, I can understand why the Red Wings would have been appealing here, especially with the market moving towards them. So it's just 1-0 at this point. I And with the Wings are 2-18.
Big
Philly.
play for the Niners.
Okay, let's go back there. Oh, and
Big
it's
play for
Kittle.
the Niners. Yeah,
God, I got so much action, dude. My back.
wide open over the middle of the field.
And that total moving up again. So,
Kittle too.
and we have the Kittle over. So we're gonna go over all the cappers who are getting paid here.
Already cashed.
Wow, what a play! But God, Kittle's so good, so dynamic. And Smoke and Mirrors has got it started. He has got it started for us. If you say it once, you can't stop saying it. Here, Kittle, 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 Kittle. You're stuck in your head all night. I got to get my first beer going. My back is aching. It will be easier for a beer after the Niners get 7 here. It'll be a forced beer if they go for 3 and Moody misses it. What a beast Kittle is. What an absolute monster. Tight ends have just stepped up in such. Oh, God. Debo Samuel, what the hell are you doing? Grando bumps into Debo.
Ran right into his ass cheeks.
Oh,
He wonders why he doesn't get the ball.
God. That one hurts. Oh, God. This is just.
3rd and long.
Yeah, 3rd and long. I think about 3rd
long.
and 7 here, 3 and 7, something like that.
Well, this is 4 down territory. So you have 2 downs to get there. You are ahead here. Can you, whoever's the first ahead, is it you, Sweaty Butcher, or you, Nuke? Sweaty Butcher?
No,
can
Sweaty, you go ahead, bro.
Can
We're
you-
on the same page.
Yeah,
Can
I
you
think me and Nuke are tied up here. It's 3rd and 6. They snap the ball. They hand it off to Debo. He gets about 2 yards. They gobble him up.
2 yards. Okay. Step back, Jay. Our guys don't need to talk about the plays until later. So that's no problem. Step back, Jay, if it becomes more enjoyable that way. So
Okay, I won't say anything.
yeah, no problem. Like we can unless it's a monstrous play, step back that we need desperately.
Well, they're going for a field goal, but I won't tell you whether they got it or not.
Yeah, 53-yard field goal.
Oh no, it's Jake Moody, man. Yeah, Crystal Craig. The Pens. Crosby always lights it up. Oh, he's saying it's good now. He's saying when Razor's here. Okay, okay, step back, Jay. It's all good. And we got 3.
Yeah,
We got 3. So that's a perfect storm for me. Perfect storm for me. I mean, the total stays low enough. It's a chance for Rams backers to get the +3.5. So we'll ask at times for Nuke and Sweaty Butcher to give us the goods.
Oh, geez,
here.
he just made that.
Oh, he's not to be trusted.
He just made that by on the left. It was going to go wide left, and it just got inside by 3 feet.
mhm.
If
Yeah,
not.
right off the foot. Off the foot, it looked bad.
He's not.
They
To be-
can't-
Anyway, commercial. So
Kings are up 1-0. God, they're playing good hockey. I have a lot of college basketball action on a smaller card, and I thought to myself, you know what? Maybe you should not go full unit on all these bets. And then I was like, stop being a little fucking bitch and go get the fucking money. And I am extremely thankful that I manned up. Now we still got a little bit to go here, but it's real lovely shape here. It was the craziest shit. And I was saying it too on the show. I was like, this, look, these huge favorites, none of them are public. They're all public. The dogs are all public. These huge favorites are all coming off of a loss. They were all about 25% tickets and cash. I was like, so I first half and full game bet all of these favorites: Virginia Tech, Texas, and Virginia. And I'm also on Iowa plus the points. I wish I had doubled up on Iowa, but Blues score to tie that one up at 1. Ducks make it 3-2. Wow, this is just so much action. I'm gonna need a beer. I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak out. Okay, I'm gonna go get a beer. I need that. I'm just too. This is
Get
too
a
much.
beer, Jimmy. Get a
Thank you.
beer.
I haven't had a drink all night. I try. I stay off the hard bar on Thursdays because Friday's such a big day of capping.
I hear you, bro. Go get
Okay, I'll be
yourself a Zapiro.
I will.
Throw the ball to Porzingis, man. God damn. I get it, Pritchard. You can shoot and all that, but bro, Porzingis is like 7'3", dude. Just throw the ball.
Porzingis playing? That's a surprise.
Man, not is he playing. He is playing at an elite level, man. Like, God.
I mean, that's the Celtics
Gotta say
joker, dog. That's their joker, man. They can keep him on the sideline and just put him in whenever they need to.
Put him in bubble wrap.
Like, seriously, they got to steal with him.
Put him in bubble
Hey,
wrap
hey,
for sure.
So what's the deal? I heard LeBron stepped away. Something happened, or he just taking a night off to go to the disco or something?
Hey, man. He probably just took the night off.
Yeah, he just took the night off.
I would say though, they're just from a third person perspective, they're playing him way too many fucking minutes, bro.
That's probably him though. 'Cause remember last year they tried to hold him back, and he was like, "No, I can't do this. I can't do this." And
But bro, they're playing him like
But
30.
the question is why though, Billy? Why does he have to play so many minutes?
Bro,
yeah,
That's the question. Like,
bro, like
seriously.
LeBron's playing more starter minutes like when he's playing than like actual like young players that are like young playing. Like it's actually
I know.
wild. Like, you know, we always show LeBron for how much money he gets paid. Man, that boy earns every fucking paycheck though, man. That shit's crazy.
3rd and 3.
did they call that a catch? That was a crazy catch.
Yeah,
Like,
I think they did. But anyway,
pinned it against his helmet. That was sick.
Wow.
they didn't
Yo,
make it.
Phenomenal.
Hey, LJ, you see Paul's comment in the chat? He said LeBron trying to make sure you don't come up in that Diddy Jay-Z news. That's probably
That could be it too.
Okay, 3rd and 4.
I think they were off Diddy before he tells.
nah, but you know, LJ, you get behind the bars and you start seeing the walls after a couple of days. You start saying, "Fuck it, I'm snitching on everybody."
Oh, Stafford almost threw another pick. Oh my gosh. He's throwing a pick tonight, you guys. So that's probably a good
Yeah,
line.
shoulda got
Right
on
there.
Hey, for real, let me look at that.
And
You
that's
are so right about that.
Like, he's tried already twice to like deliberately throw a pick and has
Damn,
failed.
that should have definitely been an interception right there.
Should have looked at that.
He threw it right to him.
I think he was the defender was so surprised. He was like,
Oh man, see,
Wait.
that's why you a safety and not a receiver. Exactly.
yeah, exactly.
Ufunga's always in the right spot, though. He's very intelligent.
Yeah, let me look at this live interception.
He almost looked like he was surprised the ball was hitting him in the chest.
Come on, we need a stop here, man. Paige, get us a stop.
Yeah, especially if Rams start falling behind here. Stafford pick is probably good money.
Yes, I agree. Okay, so Niners got the. Where'd they get the ball?
We got Gamblestein in the house. What up, DX?
They're at the 19.
Yeah, first down right here. There it is.
They're handed off to Debo again, and he gets nowhere.
Bro, I get it. They're trying to get him the ball, but god damn. Like, bro, that shit is not working. Bro.
I think the same thing's going to happen to AJ Brown this weekend, too. They're going to be forcing that guy the ball, dude, and it's probably not going to work out too well.
It's just so unfortunate there's a power struggle between Saquon and AJ that Jalen Hurts is in the middle of it. That's what that is, bro. Like, he only can do so much. I get it. He's not that type of quarterback. But that's a power struggle, man. Seriously. And that's going to fuck them up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Saquon's such a chill guy. Like, if you know, like, if you could see Saquon, like, off the field type shit, seems a little bit like, like too laid back. Like him and AJ Brown probably had like 5 conversations this year type shit. Like you could already tell. Like
Right.
they ain't talking to no fucking
They
body.
don't have a group work chat and shit like that. And they're not sharing memes with each other and shit.
It's like yo, what up, man? Like the most they probably do was share a fucking
Hey, they're coworkers. That's my coworker right there.
dead ass, bro. They probably look at each other like coworkers, bro. Like it's not like the old Eagle days when you would see like fucking Carson Wentz with the whole entire fucking team in his house watching Monday Night Football, and they're like doing a bunch of shit. Like it's not the same Eagles team as like chemistry wise. Like, they're all kind of bougie. Shit, Minshew
now.
squad, he was living out the fucking van, man. He was going to everybody's crib. Live in a van in Philadelphia during the winter takes a bold man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Big Show is thing of beauty. Right off the hop, you catch that kill along this reception.
Love it.
Great,
Love it.
great work, Big Show.
Got a good opening number. I wanted to bet it today, and then it just kept on moving every time.
What was it when you saw it?
23.5. Then it went to 24.5. Then it went to 25.5. All in like the matter of an hour.
Oh my God, what a terrible punt. Oh, but a lucky bounce. A very lucky bounce. Oh, you'll take every bounce you can get, I guess. That was a horrible punt. Okay, we'll take it. Interesting that the DraftKings 3.5 and 47.5. I got 5.5 and 45.5. Interesting. All right.
That's why you got to appreciate women's basketball. And, the coaches wear the dresses and shit. Like, good sport. Good sport.
Oh, nice job. The Juice cashed it as well. God, there's a lot of action tonight.
That should be a tech. The fuck are you bitching for? You just can't just start throwing your fucking arms out at people's fucking faces.
Jermaine, my man, this was the situation on the total. I gotta go down to the bottom now. We have 23% of the tickets on the under and 30% of the cash. And it moved towards the under after these teams put up 80 points last week combined. Pretty perfect situation. Now things can still go the wrong way.
LJ, I got a question for you though, on a whole entire different side note of the economy. How can you give us the vibes, the experience that it was last night in the Houston Rockets arena? Because I was watching a post-game press conference, and Steve Kerr said he was talking to his assistant coaches before the game, and he said he felt like he was staring into the depths of hell with all the fucking red in the stadium.
Yeah, that court was red as hell. It is. It's really red. But to be honest with you, the refs gave us that game, bro. They gave us the game. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be a homer. I'm gonna be honest. A loose ball foul on a loose ball, like nah, bro. He didn't even have the ball. Jalen Green was still bobbling the ball trying to get it, and they call a foul. So hey, it is what it is, man. That's how it happens. I believe it's conspiracies in all types of sports, and hey. They wanted the Rockets to go.
You know what's weird, though? The refs gave you the game, right? But it was weird because the NBA was highly dissatisfied with the teams that made it to the Cup. There was a report that came out today that the NBA Cup tickets plummeted. The NBA was hoping for the Lakers, Warriors, Suns, Clippers, or Celtics, or Knicks, but none of the teams made it. Tickets for this weekend's play-in Cup games. Thunder Rockets, $39. Bucks Hawks, $29. The price for the final is $79.
See, I'm still trying to decide if I'm going to go down there, bro. And the fact that you say them tickets are that cheap, man, stop.
Bro, the NBA was not satisfied with the teams that
But look, you got to understand the cup is for the young guys. These old guys, they use it as rest. You get what I'm saying? This is like another time of rest for them.
It reminds me of the Pelicans and the Pacers last year when they made it to Vegas and the NBA was not satisfied.
Yeah, man, but the NBA did it. You know, they created it. So, hey, they need to expect that the old guys are not going to put that effort. The only reason why LeBron went last year is because he wanted to be the first to do it. Just like with everything else he's done. He wants to be the first.
Saying the low shack, the Emirates Cup, the company that owns that tournament for the NBA, they're also the first partnership ever in NBA history for referee jersey patch. So, like, they're tapped in with the referees. They're obviously picking what referees they wanted. Like Scott Foster was the referee of the Bucks game that then yo-yoed so crazy on the spread, but the opening number didn't push. Like, that's just not ironic, bro.
Yeah, it's not, bro. Nothing is a coincidence. You get what I'm saying? Like, they do it for a reason. But hey, I want to go cheer my guys on, bro, because
you got a chance, man, to let the ball roll out in the middle of the court, man. Let the best
do. We got a chance to win that, definitely. But last night was crazy because the game didn't start until almost 9 o'clock my time, and I got to be up at 3 a.m.
Because it went past the time because
I had to really push this morning to get up, guys. Like, I almost called off for real because
I can't imagine.
I really pushed it,
bro. The adrenaline dump from last night to this morning of like. That game was probably one of the wildest cup games I've ever seen in history. Like, there is no way the Warriors are up by 6 with 20 seconds left. Like, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, but like I said, when you see suspicious guys taking threes, you kind of know, like, they don't want to win this game. You know, like, that's why I was so close. So it's good though. It's good competition, man. But I'm ready for the second season. Speaking of NBA, if everybody knows me, y'all already know what play I'm on tomorrow. Easy if everybody knows what I do on Fridays.
You already know what time it is.
Let me just guess. Grizzlies first half?
Yes, sir. You already know.
I know it's the first half, but I just don't know which one.
I didn't even need to look. I didn't even know they were playing.
Hey, really?
It's a revenge spot, too, because the Nets beat them earlier in the season already. And Memphis is the best team against the spread versus the Eastern Conference, bro. They are going to turn up tomorrow versus the Nets. I'm going to take first half and full game.
Glorilla sideline, what you know about?
Bro, they about to turn up tomorrow in Memphis, man.
Yeah.
You can lock it in, Jimmy. Trill OG player today already. You can lock it in.
Oh, funny, LJ. You know it's funny that you said that? I'm throwing in a little John, take your screenshots. And the second Joe says,
yeah.
Take a
For real.
That's for the weekend there.
Hey.
I don't even know what the odds are. We'll find out what the odds are.
I had it circled, man. Memphis tomorrow. Good money. We need to get some money in this game, though.
Dad, this game is slow, man.
Yeah.
But
First down 49ers.
We got Yusuf got here running the ball. Come on, man. Or was that Guerrero? That was Guerrero?
That's our second first down of the game right there. Okay. Something like that, right?
Brent's healthy, bro. There's no way he's healthy. Like, no way. They must have shot with that horse shit, man. Isaac Garendo, bro. There's no way.
Yeah, Garendo. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, but I get it. You get how many chances has Isaac Garendo had to be RB1?
If
Right.
I'm Isaac Garendo, unless I'm in a fucking wheelchair, I'm going out there. I don't give a fuck how hurt I am. Like,
put that needle in my foot and get me out there.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Like, if you're Isaac Garendo, this is a chance of a lifetime. Fuck playing for the 49ers. This is a chance to show the rest of the league who you are. Because if you look at his pre like NFL, what do they call it? The combine scores and shit like that. He has some of the best 40 speed agility times that you'll ever see from a running back in history. Like,
yeah,
it's
actually a sprinting champion in college.
Yeah, it's astonishing that he even dropped that far, to be honest with you. Like, for all the fuck you know, like NFL running backs, how many day 2, day 3 running backs do we see? Fucking Tracy was a 5th-round pick this offseason. Bucky Irving, 5th-round pick this offseason. Like, it happens all the time every year. Like, these running backs just slip. That's why I feel bad for
Terrible,
the
terrible pass.
You know what the Cowboys are going to do this offseason? They're going to draft the kid from Boise State in the 1st round, and it's going to be the Ezekiel Elliott situation all over again, man.
T-Moz moving live.
Wow. Rams defense is looking pretty good. Other than that Kittle pass, really, the Rams defense has been pretty solid.
Give me this.
Yeah, maybe the under. Maybe the under's starting to look good.
Maybe.
Didn't look good.
Maybe.
I gotta think these guys are gonna tire out a little bit, though, right? The defense, but I don't know, maybe not.
Jesus Christ, I'm sweating this. Come on.
I thought on both sides they'd kind of tire out, just being a short week.
Okay, here's the punt. It's in the air. Fair catch at the 15, I think.
Why'd you say it like that? Nuke said.
Well, I'm watching on the screen. I'm on 365, but yeah, it's fair catch at the 15. Or else I need new glasses.
Somebody foul.
Good God.
And this one looks like it's over. Shouts in the Renee girls.
Good God. My good God. You guys, a lot of you guys that run with me know that how important Thursday nights are because Friday is my in out with the local. And college basketball today. I went on my own angle. Like it just didn't make sense to me. And it's gonna take. It'll be a surprise if I don't go 6-1 with this action. I can't even like.
Oh, good job. 6-1. Woo.
Nice little 6-1 on a Thanksgiving break.
It was a fun breakdown, but it just jumped out at me that I'd never seen it. I'd legitimately never. I don't remember ever seeing it in the short slate. The 3 biggest favorites are all, not public at all. Like the public's on the dogs. All the big favorites are coming off of a loss, and the line's not moving in any direction. Like it was just, good God, do I need this? But let's get all the money though. I want it all. I don't just want the college basketball on Monday night. I want it all. Ooh-wee. But it certainly takes the pressure off. It's so funny too because I thought to myself, and I don't mean to, just you guys know, like the transparency we try. I was putting in the action. I was like, you know what? On such a small card, the 7 college basketball bets, I was like, why don't I put it down to 200? And then I was like, go out there and be a fucking man. Just telling myself this. Oh, thank God. I am not on the money line. I'm not. My balls aren't that big to juice, and I respect that very much. But man, I mean, this is just Virginia Tech first half -8. Virginia Tech full game -14. Virginia first half -9 will be a loss, my only loss. Virginia full game -16. Now Iowa still needs to take care of business +5.5. Texas first half -11 and full game -19. I would never ever take favorites this big ever. I never do it, but it was just a weird situation today.
Well, I don't blame you. Like, looking at the card, it's like one of those type of cards. It's like
Oilers up 1-0. Yeah, Crystal Craig. Let's get the Oilers here. Oh God.
Uh-oh.
Somebody's leaving.
54 is off field, bro.
54. I don't know who it is.
That's Fred Warner.
Defense or
Oh
Yeah.
no!
That's Fred Warner.
What is he limping on? No, Greenlaw.
He walked off on. Oh, his knee
Wow.
got twisted up pretty bad. He
It's
did
starting to
walk off
rain.
on his own though.
It's starting to rain as well. No, Warner. That's Warner.
Yeah, that's a Fred
Yeah.
Warner. Right?
Yeah.
Fred Warner. Oh man, there was almost a Stafford pick again. Oh shit.
Yeah,
He
I'm
is
gonna
throwing
bet
a
that.
fucking pick tonight.
I'm
It's
betting that for
slippery now
sure.
all of a sudden. So the rain has started. We know it's windy. Thank you, Londo. I needed a bad. I'm not home yet, Londo. It could be a 4-3 night if things go against me, but I'm certainly in great shape.
Remember when Warner was getting tossed by him?
Good God, that pass was fine though. That should have been caught.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
It wasn't perfect, but it was good enough.
We go 3rd and 7.
Oh yeah, it's pouring now.
This was all heavily capped, man.
Yep.
Well, another 3 and out for the Rams.
Yeah, I gotta get on that Stafford INT right now.
Now, if Warner doesn't come back, the Niners are in trouble. The Niners need to score.
I know. I want to bet the Niners first half really bad right now because they're on the cuffs of scoring.
They haven't done nothing.
Yeah. Oh,
Other
Kittle
than
got
the Kittle
that,
pass,
Kittle got
not
that big
one-
run, and then they
The
got a
Kittle
field goal
pass
out
was
of it.
the only play in this whole entire game that's even been.
They're on the.
That's the only play on both sides was the Kittle pass. That's it.
That's how they got the 3 points.
I haven't.
Everything else has been shut down. The defense has been shutting everything down. I think we only have seen 2 first downs in this game, right?
Oh, geez, they're punting
I'm
from
right.
their own, like
Yeah.
7-yard line here.
Fuck, I can't believe I got
And-
watched it to make sure Grady Dick doesn't kill me.
Warner's finds his MJ kick. What a kick. What a phenomenal kick.
Yeah.
Now we got a bit of a
Was.
run back, but that was an incredible kick. Dougie White says, my instincts tell me Rams spread full game. If I was a Rams backer, now it depends what happens on this drive. But if the Rams get the ball back and it's 3-0, I think you'd have a ton of confidence in the Rams because everything's gone wrong and you're only down 3 and you have the ball.
First quarter's not even over. Why is he worried?
1:13 left. Live total down to 40.5.
Swing it, you fucking ball hog. God damn it, man. Pass the fucking basketball, you fucking ball hog. Playing the fucking Pistons, dude. Just pass.
Kirk Gray on the Rams +3 for 5K. He had a huge 6K bet on the Bengals on Monday night. Dougie Wise, you're the only one on the Niners first quarter. Rick J and a few others are on the Niners first half. God, the Niners are getting nothing. I mean, either of the Rams, but
This fucking idiot Jaylen Brown, dog. I can't stand Jaylen Brown sometimes, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Looks like 3rd and I don't know, 5, 6.
I just don't get it, bro. Like, Kristaps
Oh boy, is it raining now?
Nobody
Yeah, it's boring.
just give him the ball every fucking time, dude. Fucking ridiculous.
Well, good thing I didn't bet the over. Jesus.
I know, right? Yeah, I don't. I got the over on the Purdy prop. I don't feel too good about him.
Ronnie Lofton just moved on the under 40.5 live.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
talking over. I'm talking over on the total.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
I think probably hammer that if you're thinking
Like,
about
I
it.
don't know. Can
I
you
might
guys
not get
see
no
what I'm
better.
watching?
it's pouring all of a sudden.
Oh my God.
Beautiful.
Probably the under. What's the over under now? I bet you it's 40.5.
That ain't that shabby.
Beautiful.
I mean, how much are you gonna really be kicking in this bitch?
No. This is going to be
What was the closing number on this?
On the total?
Yeah.
48.5, I think.
Yeah, 48.5. Yeah.
How close can we get to 48.5 with this boost?
Mhm. You make a lot of money right now if you bet over 48.5.
No, I'm about to take 43.
Don't do it.
Flyers goal 2-0.
Oh my God, really? They did that shorthanded? See, I don't like I'm going on my 365, so I'm bouncing back and forth, and I was sure if the Flyers had the penalty and it was darked out that I was screwed. And 49 times out of 49 times out of 50, I am. That was the one time where I wasn't. Short-handed backbreaker, hopefully.
I go first half then. That is a better line.
Platinum Paul went first half under 16.5 for 500. Thank you, Crystal. Let's get this. Whew. God, I love this Flyers team. I don't know if I've never said that about a Tortorella coach team in my life. They're just, the market's just so wrong on them. I've bet them every game now for a while. Islanders are up 2-1. I came close, Crystal Craig, to Islanders -1. I think this is the first time, Crystal, in years that I haven't faded a team missing their top 2 defensemen. But the Islanders are so broken too, injury-wise, that I was like,
Jesus, 3-0 at the end of the first quarter. Who had that?
oh,
Well,
Big Scott. I
Stafford
love
threw
it.
a fucking ball, bro. I'm not shocked, bro. Stafford
Love
on
it,
a
Big
short
Scott.
week, old head Stafford. He's trying to go back to the crib, dude. He looks like he does not want to be there today.
3 days off after having one of the greatest games of his career? Come on.
He was getting popped a bit. He wasn't. That was not an easy football game. He was
No.
definitely some hits.
And they got to go on the road. Now, 49ers have done nothing, so there's no reason for the 49ers backers to be too confident. The only person who should be confident is Dougie Wise, who just cashed the first quarter. Otherwise, the Niners are giving us no reason. You know what happens in sports. When you keep getting opportunity to pad a lead and you don't,
Flag.
it screws you. It blows up in your face.
I think that's probably false start, San Fran.
Who'd you talk about that the other night? The Cowboys and the Cincinnati game. You were saying about you can't be giving the other team life and shit like that. Look what happened at the end of that game. Like, granted, it wasn't the result that everybody thought it was going to happen, but that's what happens when you give another team fucking life. They end up doing something miraculous.
Oh, I can't stop thinking about that fucking game.
That game will teach you a lot about sports betting philosophy, of like psychology, of like how do you handle the wins and the losses, because I can't imagine getting on Dallas.
Swiggy says Stafford 11 yards so far. What up, Lucas, my man? I have 2 bets, but I now have 2 units on the Niners -2.5. Just one for record keeping, but one at -110 and one at -118. Is this one coming back, or is this one coming back?
There's a flag.
No, I think it's on Witherspoon.
That's got to be against the Rams.
Okay.
Yeah, it's PI against the Rams.
Yeah.
Thank God. So I just have the under 49 and 2 units now on the Niners -2.5. I've done nothing live. The only thing I was looking to do was get on the under in the Niners. So, oh, super true. You know, actually going back, it was you. Super true, that helped me, because everybody was on a different angle here, and we super true is you and I, and that fucking money. You don't forget when a friend helps you get the bag, man. That shit. Trust me, super true. You that shit on a 25% in and out day for me. Great work, super true. We killed that shit. We rolled that shit. We lit that shit. We smoked it.
We're looking at 3rd and 9 here.
I doubled up on Virginia Tech, super true. First half full game. Doubled up on Texas first half full game.
Yep, 39.
Oh no, he didn't. He didn't get it. No flag. So it's fourth down wherever they're from.
No, that was second down right there,
That was
Nuke.
second down, yeah.
Oh, okay. My apologies. Yeah.
No,
Yeah, it's third down now.
and it's no longer 4-down territory because, wow, he did get touched a tiny bit early, but I don't mind those not being called.
Yeah, that was kind of back and forth for a little bit there.
If those never got called, football would be better. It's
Yeah,
just that
100%.
sometimes the refs do call them, and then you never know what is a PI and what isn't.
Wow, he caught that. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
First down.
That was a good fucking catch right there. Or did he not? No, he didn't. I was going to say, that was a hell of a catch. He came up with the ball. It must have hit the ground.
It looked like it, but I guess yeah. When you watch it, maybe not.
This is the replay here. Purdy just gets it off. Yep, it's fourth down. They didn't give it.
Oh, I love it. Super true.
Oh, beautiful punt.
Pubapalooza 4. Super true.
Let's
Well,
go.
you
I'm
know
going to be there this year, guys. I'm
Oh.
going to fucking be there this year.
It's the best weekend of the year, man. It's just
I can't
heaven.
wait. A couple of guys had me scared saying it was going to be the Final Four weekend, and that's like my birthday and my kid's birthday. And I was like, oh, no, it's not going to work out. But those dates are perfect. The 20th, 23rd, all that's perfect.
Yeah,
I'll be there.
The hotels and the stuff. Platinum Paul pulling up. I love it. Everything was just too expensive that weekend. We don't need anything else. Like when you step foot in the Southtown 101, you're just like, oh my God. Like, it's just heaven.
It's gold.
No, yeah. That looks like a spot to be.
Yeah, Nuke Worker was there for his first Pubapalooza this past year, man.
I couldn't believe it. It was so good.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Bro, don't sleep on the food, bro. This food will
Hey, Billy, I'll tell you right now, I hardly ate outside of Southtown. I had grilled cheeses in the morning, maybe in the afternoon, and then I have some wings at night. That was for 4 days.
Yeah,
I got home, my cholesterol was fucked.
King. You gotta have the King Louis wings and the
I'm just saying.
Schoolhouse burger, whatever it is. It's a bacon cheeseburger.
I might
Rams pick up their first down.
Hey guys, let's stop and take a second here. Again, you quickly realize there's more important things than this and what we're doing. Our friend Christopher Ng, thoroughbred capper that works with us, he also just puts positive energy into air always. Says, wishing you guys good luck tonight. Just wanted, as a member of your horse racing community, if you could pray for my mother. She's battling breast cancer. It's been really tough. Our hearts and thoughts go out to you, Christopher Ng. I'm so sorry that you have to deal with that, but your mom can beat this. She can fight this, and it's just going to take so much energy from all of you guys and from everyone. And all we can do is just here as your friends, just send it out to her and to you and to the family. So our thoughts are truly with you, Christopher Ng, and I will pray for you guys. Praying was never anything I ever did until, and I don't know who to pray to or how to do any of that, but I will certainly have your mom in my thoughts and send as much positive energy and just wishing her strength and thinking of you, Christopher. And all these cappers in the chat doing the same thing.
Jeez.
So
Absolutely.
sorry through this.
Positive vibes, man. Positive vibes.
God bless, brother.
Life
that
can
was
just
like our guy today in the chat, Chill Will.
Chill Will. Yeah.
Chill Will, Little Domo.
Yeah.
His wife died. Jesus Christ.
Life can be so tough. Yeah, Chill Will, Christopher Ng.
Oh my God.
Stafford took an ugly hit.
Wow.
No kidding.
He's okay, but that's going to hurt in the morning for sure.
Oh, he's a
hopefully it hurts at halftime.
He's got a wife that can give him a massage if he needs it.
Yeah.
His wife come help him out, you know.
Ugh. And good old shoulder pad to the neck.
Yeah, that hurt. I'm just waiting to have to. I'm going to take him second half to throw INT, especially if San Fran take the lead at the first quarter or the first half, which will screw my double result. But yeah, I'm getting my money back somehow.
The Rams are moving the ball right here on this drive.
Well,
First time we see anything out of them, really. If this rain keeps coming down, it's gonna be a tough ball game, I think, all game for
it
both
is.
offenses to get going.
It's
They're
pouring.
gonna have to do stuff like this, really short passes, runs. There's another first down for the Rams.
Ooh, these games are all coming down to the wire. Nuke, we have a question here from the chat from Stacking Cream. Says, did you travel around to different plants when you worked, or were you only at Darlington?
No, I started at Pickering. Like Jimmy, you know where Pickering is. I only worked in Ontario. I started in Pickering nuclear plant, and then I went to Darlington. But probably around 2002 or three, I went up to the Bruce nuclear. That's up in Kincardine somewhere, and I went up there for like 5 weeks. They had a heavy shutdown. They needed people to come up. You know, they shut the plant down. So
Wasn't that? Sorry to interrupt, but was that in Port Elgin?
Yeah, Kincardine.
Okay, which is
It's
same as
between
Port Elgin.
Kincardine and Port Elgin.
Okay.
It's right in the middle. It's right on the lake.
Because that
So-
cost a lot of people jobs, right? When it shut down, it really hurt.
Well, what happened there was I'll tell you really quickly how that worked. OPG owned that, which was Ontario Power Generation, and then Bruce Power came in and bought it, and they bought it off, or they leased it, and they paid to refurbish. So it's like taking an engine out of your Honda and putting a new engine in. So they did that. They refurbished the plant, and we had to go up. They asked for people to come up. I was young, and I had young kids, but I was making huge dough. So yeah, but so in theory, I started at Pickering, 7 years, basically worked at Darlington for 28. And I retired in 2019, or I forget now.
Must be nice.
Well, it is, bro, but don't wish your life away. I mean, we all had to work, and now I'm just not working. All good.
Well, you earned it, Nuke.
Heard that.
Yeah, we went up to Kincardine for about 5 months back in, I don't know, 2003, 4, and the alcohol was flowing.
Oh, yeah. Aubrey Travis, it was I guess were you I thought you were with us today on Betting with the Bag. A live total down to 33.5 for those of you who were looking for live overs. Getting low. God, it's just so much action. God. Two-zero Oilers. This is okay. Let's just stay in my shoes, but I need not. I want the Capitals to win this hockey game. LJ, we've talked about this. So the total for the Capitals season win total points when it's gone from was at 101.5, and I wanted to take the under. Then they went in Toronto and beat them, went to 102.5. Went into Montreal, beat them 103.5. So I said, let's see what they do to Columbus, and then I will max bet the Capitals point total under. So it'll be at least 104.5.
I usually only bet the Capitals off a loss.
Haven't been many of those this year.
I know. That's why I've been waiting. Their team total over on the road, though. What do they have now? They're on the road, right? 1-1. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, they're in Columbus.
Okay.
Yes, Crystal Craig, let's get it.
I'm
Yes,
only
Whiskey,
on the Predators team total under tonight. That's the only hockey bet I got.
Well, they scored, but it was called back.
Yeah, they suck on the road as a dog.
You know, that plus 110 was live before they called that goal back. I could have pressed the button, but we were doing something.
Yeah.
I forget what we were doing. I've never had that happen, though. I've never made a live bet and then seen the goal that was, called back. It would have been glorious. Man Bear Pig says, who does everyone here think is going to win the college football playoffs? And Mills cashing the 19.5 that he gave out on Sabonis on the show. Beautiful. Excellent work. Ron Lofton got under 40.5 at the right time. I love it. Who does everyone think is going to win the college football playoffs? Sweaty Butcher, you got a team?
I don't. As we talked about earlier, full-time job and full-time capping is rough. So I pick and choose my sports, and college football is just not on my list of things I could keep up with.
I hear that.
So I don't want to give out no false hopes or information. So no, I'm off.
It's there's just so much parity this year. We'll hear from the Cappers in the chat. Big Scott, Arizona State. Kevin Ponchera on Oregon. Ronnie Lofton, Arizona State. Jim Dewigger as the Volunteers.
I would go Oregon or Notre Dame.
Notre Dame for Brizzy. These Iowa State game and this Texas Mexico State, just because of the odds, are going to go down to the wire here.
The closest I came to betting college this year is I actually got on the tailgate with Billy and Dabby one weekend and smoked a blunt. That was about it, though.
Yeah, sounds nice.
And I got hounded for not having action, but it's all good.
We have a tie game at Hawkeye Arena with 3 minutes left. Man, they're going bananas. Looks like that over is going to hit. All right. Well, a drive would be extremely helpful here for the 49ers, but they've shown no real reason to believe in them. Kittle's the only one who's doing anything.
Yeah, there's no first down there, but they still got a long way to go.
Oh, do they ever?
These punters are making it pretty hard on both of these offenses.
Yeah, they've done a nice job. I mean, we're lucky it's 3-0, honestly. Moody is not to be trusted, and that one barely snuck in.
That's true. I'm not sure what the temperature is, too, but I think it's kind of cold. Down here in SoCal, it's cold today. All day it's been super cold,
God.
overcast.
This running game is horrific. Get Taylor in there. Grendo can't do it.
Another big 3rd and long.
My 49er, this game is why the only thing that's being decided is the total. This is up for grabs. Sweaty Butcher, you want to call the play here?
Sure. I got a 3rd and 11 here. They're up to the line. Ball snap. Purdy steps back. Gets snapped out or runs out of the pocket and gets caught. Sack. Got a loss of 3 there.
Jesus.
What team?
And it's pouring. Wine Time
down.
Sports. 2 plays with a ton of value. Small bets on Arizona State at plus 4,500 and SMU at 40 to 1 plus 4,000. It's too bad he couldn't have slipped through there. He might have been able to get there.
He almost got away, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's one Rams drive and they're in control here. So there's still live betting possibilities.
well, this can be the best field position of the game so far right here.
Definitely.
There's a flag on the play.
On the kick,
Yeah. I'm not sure what side yet.
hopefully it's a hold. Wilder on the board. Thank you, Crystal.
It's a false start on the kicking team.
Oh, no.
Oh, illegal formation. Sorry.
Idiots.
So Rams gonna have the ball about midfield here.
Yeah, bro, that's a fucking travel, dude. Thank you, Jesus. Like, I get it. We're in the NBA and shit like that, but god damn, man, you can't just be hopscotching and cotching. Like, there's got to be some type of rules. Some rules here.
Flames up 1-0 on the Lightning. Damn. Yeah, Swig, there was a moment in the game there where it's supposed to stop raining. So we'll see.
Yeah, that's why we went first half under.
Immediate live bet on the Lightning, or do we think that the Flames home record is real? Guess I gotta make that fucking decision.
Yeah, don't ask me. My hockey, though. I'm a playoff hockey, Bill. Other than that, I might get a couple wild fades out of me a year, and that's about it.
I think it's a good number, plus 125, and I'm hesitant to wait too long. I will. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Mel. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'll move on it here. Did Calgary just get a penalty? Okay, why did it move back to 120? Okay.
Maybe Richards turned himself into a little superstar here. Come on. Get out, read.
Oh, I guess it's just being bet. I'm just gonna throw Hundo on it.
Corey Dankovinsky says the Rams a money line. What makes you want to bet the Rams money line? Or a money line? Either.
I wouldn't want to do it now. I was hoping if it was like 10-0 at half, maybe that's probably a good spot. I get like a plus 200 or something on the Rams money line, but right now it's worse than it was when the game opened.
Is this still raining heavy there? I haven't been watching for the last few
Yeah,
minutes.
it's pouring.
Yeah, because I mean 32.5. I think I would like the over, but
I just moved live on the Lightning, plus 125.
I don't think there's. I feel like whatever team gets up is about to run the shit out of the football.
yeah, I missed the boat. I missed the boat in the over.
Well, Red Wings have made it
48.5
2-1.
Live under. When
Sorry to keep you up, Billy. What were you saying?
I said when Sweaty said, if you this is your last chance to get this at 40.5. I was like, nah, you're definitely right. And that shit dropped like 7 points in like 30
like
seconds.
yeah, 2 minutes after I said that, it was 33.5.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
that shit was crazy.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's your last chance. I mean, I don't know. Shit, it still might be live. This game might not get to fucking 20 points.
Wait till we get to halftime, and then we can really dissect it.
Yeah, we got to get to halftime first.
If it keeps raining like this, like Jimmy said earlier, they're not even gonna be able to kick field goals unless they're within 20, 25 yards, probably. Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
They
they'll try, but to be
They might
successful.
halftime longer too, because I don't think the rain's going to be like this all night. They might extend halftime another extra.
Well, I was gonna say the same thing. Maybe when halftime rolls around, check the weather. I mean, I don't know. Will it slow down? Will it not? I don't know. But
I mean, it
before I
can't.
bet it, I'll check it.
It can't rain this hard.
But I
I
mean,
mean-
the game started off wasn't raining this hard, and they weren't doing shit either. So
Let's bring on our next guest, another 49er fan, but he did not move on them on the side, as far as I know, what I've copied and pasted from him. But very interested to see his thought process. It is raining, it is pouring, and the Rams are driving down 3-0. Please welcome. We're back in LA. Our guy Bet with JT in the house. What up, JT? How are you?
What's going on, Jimmy?
JT.
Hey, Jimmy. Correction, man. My bad. Hey, so I'm in the Bay Area, actually.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the Bay. Yeah, I'm over here by Vallejo. You know what I mean? I'm about like 35 minutes from San Francisco.
Okay, nice.
Hey, JT, is it raining there right now?
Where I'm at, I'm more like inland, so no. But it's been cold as hell. Like this morning going to work, it was like 34 degrees this morning. So it's been cold consistently, been foggy the whole nine. So I wasn't surprised that it was going to be raining later on tonight, but it's been cold as hell. Like it's been cold.
Yeah,
But what's going on, fellas? How's everybody doing tonight? Cheers. All right.
Weather, man. That's the same exact weather we're having down here in New Jersey.
Yeah, it's surprising up here in the Bay, man. One thing about like I'm inland, so like I said, 35 minutes away. I'm between Sacramento and San Francisco. So it still gets cold, like the water stops where I live. But San Francisco, Santa Clara, all that area over there, it gets cold as hell. It gets really cold. Even in the summertime, you'll see cats out there with pea coats and shit on. You know what I mean?
Talk to us about your plan in the game.
Well, I mean, obviously, I'm looking at this whole game, bro. I mean, they've been consistent on both sides of the ball. They've been running the ball. Everything's just been run, short passes. I think it's going to be like this for the whole game, especially now with the rain. They were doing that before the rain. And now it just gives them more of a reason to keep it that way. There might be two, probably 10-yard passes like the Kittle. Again, I like the Kittle prop still. I mean, as far as the touchdown, I do still believe they're going to target him a lot. Debo's probably still going to be silent. I don't know what's going on with that situation, but my plays, I have Parkinson over 9.5 still that I put in the chat, and Kittle anytime touchdown. But I am looking at these running back props, man. I do believe they're just going to continue to get, quality touches, whether if it's going to be check downs or if it's going to just be handoffs, bro. So that's where I think the game's going to go. It's wet. It's wet and cold, so I don't really see big explosive play. Even running, man, I wouldn't be surprised if Purdy probably trouts for a few yards. I don't know what his prop is now, but I wouldn't be surprised if that neither, with it being wet and everything, Purdy might have to come out the pocket to get a few yards himself. So yeah, I just think it's gonna be this way the whole game. I can be wrong, but I just do believe it's gonna be like this, bro. It's gonna stay consistent.
I agree with you, bro. I think it's going to be
not a bad call.
What you see is what you get.
Yeah, it's cold. It's cold, bro. And I mean, shit, Billy, you on the East Coast, you know how that shit is. You guys get it's way colder than what we deal with out here. But the Bay Area does get cold, bro. It's not SoCal. I'm originally from SoCal, but in Bay Area, it really gets cold up here. So I don't really see them doing too much, bro. I do believe they'll probably still get some passes in, some short passes in. I'm hoping Parkinson can get his 9.5, his 10 yards. And hopefully we see a touchdown soon. You know what I mean? Somebody catch some TD props. Let us get a TD here or there. That would be cool too.
You know, it's really cool though, because that's the most amount of layers I've ever seen you wear on stream.
Me? I know. I'm downstairs. I don't got my fireplace on. It's cold. I have floors and shit, bro. So I'm freezing in my house. I'm not turning the heater on right now, bro. I'm trying to preserve this fucking bill. So shit. I'm just being real, bro. Shit. Fuck that. PG&E is expensive. So I've been burning wood since Thanksgiving. Like shit. Just throwing that shit in there.
I love the quote. I got floors and shit. That's facts.
Yeah. Yeah, I got floors, man. So my house can get cold downstairs. All right. So what down is 3rd and 6? Hey, Butcher, you're ahead of us, huh? Or you
I
have
got
the
4th and 2 right
fourth
now.
down?
They're going for it.
Okay.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
got
Oh,
it.
actually, they're not.
Oh,
They're not.
okay.
They just.
They're not
I
going
think
for
Try
it?
to draw them off.
I think they called timeout.
Well, the respect play of the day looking very good. Fernando Mendoza going to cash the over 159.5. Iowa State took the game over when it mattered most.
Good, bro.
Looks like they're going to go for the field goal here. 48-yard field goal attempt.
48-yard field goal in the rain. What could possibly go wrong?
Fucking
And
idiot.
it's not windy neither. It hasn't been windy at all up here, so it's just
Bro.
been cold, bro. That's all.
Here we go.
Bro.
That ball is probably gonna be
There's
like
a
a rock,
snap.
though.
No, he drilled it.
And
Oh,
it is
drilled it,
good.
yeah.
Drilled it, tie game.
That shit has to hurt, bro. Like if he doesn't have his foot in the heater or something before he kicks it, that shit.
Because when I played basketball my senior year, rec league, fucking our other star fucking player was the kicker on the fucking football team, and he couldn't play for the first half of the season because his foot would be fucked up from kicking the ball too much and cold and shit like that. Because we're like a really good like football team, and I was like, and you see a kicker's foot, you're like, man. Fuck that shit, man. I'd rather be a
Right.
Because like when you're putting, like you're just kicking the ball. When you're like a kicker, like you're like hitting the ground and shit, be fucking your foot.
Yeah, you're shooting that shit, bro. Yeah, you really got to put that leg into it.
Yeah, brother.
Or that foot. My bad, that foot into it. Yeah.
It felt bad. I felt bad for him, man. Kid was like a 6'3" kicker, bro. Never ended up because he couldn't stay healthy.
Damn. Motherfucker was
I feel
tall.
like right now, though, with inconsistencies of kickers, that's like a really good way to get into the NFL or like maybe get some nice looks to colleges because these kickers just so inconsistent.
Bro, that's why he started.
I agree.
Basketball, but he wasn't. He was tall for basketball, but he wasn't tall enough to like really go anywhere in basketball. So he ended up kicking more like middle school. He ended up being like really good at that shit. And he went to college, so fuck it. He went to college for free.
That's what I'm saying. At the least, it's a little college ride. You know what I mean?
And I agree, man. I think wide receiver, running backs, and quarterbacks, and DBs. I mean, those are always going to be the positions to be looked at. But shit, even long snappers, bro. Yeah, you get a good long snapper that know how to get that ball out right to the holder, and that's consistent. People don't even talk about long snappers, bro. Long snappers got long careers. They get paid. They get, people don't even recognize them.
Job though, that's like the type of job that you get demoted. They're like, hey man, you know what, man? Let's try you a long snapper here. Then you end up being then you don't get cut from the 3-man roster.
I be telling my friends, they be like, "Oh, your son plays football." I'm like, "Yeah, he plays football and baseball." They're like, "Man, I don't know if my son can play football." I'm like, "Man, have him as a long snapper or a kicker." You know what I'm saying? Like, shit.
Yeah.
You don't got to worry about all the big hits. You know what I mean?
Yeah, kickers ain't getting smashed, ain't getting concussions and shit like that.
Right.
Nah, but you'll be surprised, man. Like I thought that shit. The 1 year I played basketball in high school, I tried to get in shape before the season starts. I played soccer. I played goalie, man. I didn't got hurt more in like 2 months of soccer than I did in like fucking 6 months of basketball, bro. That shit was ridiculous.
Yeah, I heard soccer is very, very physical. One of my friends' supervisor, he trains. I guess his kids play soccer or whatever the case may be. They're older, but he also does training on the side. And he was telling me, he's like, man, this is what he tells me. They're physical and they be bumping each other. It's like hellish. Like when I watch it, it just looks soft, right? But he's saying there's a lot of physicality in soccer. I'm like, oh shit, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't. I dislocated my pinky, and I also had a concussion. Those were like the only two like bad injuries I had, and I was like, "Yo, fuck this shit, bro. I'm playing this shit." Saying that
3rd and 5.
I wouldn't be surprised. Not to change subject, I wouldn't be surprised if the rain do stop though, too, because we got the rain earlier today. Like where I'm at, where I live, before it even touched like the San Francisco area. So I mean, the clouds do shit. Huh?
I think when they start halftime, like if they have to extend halftime an extra 5 or 10 minutes, I think they will, or like an extra 15 minutes or whatever. Like I don't think this second half is going to be this much amount of rain.
Nah, yeah.
Okay, 3rd and 4, San Fran.
The 3rd and 4 here. 41 seconds left in the first half. The Rams get the ball.
So Debo got his touch. I know I'm behind, but that's like Debo's second touch today.
Double result here, I think.
Ooh, the bad pass, pretty. What the fuck was that?
Oh.
I do want to see Pearsall do good, though. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I can't wait for him to show out. That's one thing about the Niners. We always get those Jennings or Streets or those receivers that even Ayuk. Remember when Ayuk came in the league? He was Butterfingers, bro.
Yeah,
he still was this year before he went down.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is that before the contract, he came a long way. I really didn't want to resign. I didn't want the Niners to resign, give him that money, to be honest. I do think he's a great, he's a good receiver, but
yeah, he didn't deserve that big contract like that.
Does he
Matt Stafford's gonna have about 29 seconds here before the half. See if they do anything with it or not.
Not too bad.
These defenses are playing on both sides, bro. Jeez Louise. They're going to have to, these passes that they're doing, man, this shit's been consistent. You said it earlier, Butcher, the Kittle play. That was it.
Still is.
And he has, 2 of the biggest plays today, right? I mean, the first one was, 33 yards. The second one was 10 yards or something like that.
It's all we've seen.
Yeah, that's it. That's all it's been.
I think he will get some more touches as well. I don't know how many, but I mean, shit, that's where they're successful at. Everything else is just horrible right now. All right, let me see what's going on live. What's going on?
Wow, stacking cream. That's wild.
Okay, 2nd and 2, Rams. Oh, there's only 10 seconds. Yeah.
They got Purdy total pass yards at 200.
Yeah, they're just gonna go to halftime.
Why the hell are they throwing a 5-yard pass when they get 80 to go with 12 seconds to go?
And then just walk off the field.
It's over. Yeah, it's over.
Whatever, hoping Puka busted off a 30-yard catch and run or something.
Right. Between them two, you never know, right?
Half,
Rams get the ball at the half. Let's take a look at the options here for the live bettors. First off, you can see the 1.5. Oh, great job, Platinum Paul, my man. Live total at 28.5, 1.5 here on the spread. So the money line is basically a pick 'em here. The DraftKings has the -120 on one side. I've got -115 on the Niners, 105 on the Rams. So this game is wide open with the Rams getting the ball out to break. Let's take a look at the player props, and they're going to be light. We have Puka Nacua with 19 yards receiving. Excuse me. Cooper Kupp with 0. Demarcus Robinson 0. I mean, the Rams have done nothing. I know that the Niners look like they've done nothing, but Kittle's caught for 43 and Jawan Jennings is caught for 31. So the Puka's live number, though, is 62.5. So there's an expectation that he gets involved. Cooper Kupp's live total is just 29.5. Canadian Capper says Kittle bet it over, boys. Kittle 43 receiving yards. His live 70.5. Deebo Samuel's caught 16, and his live is 39.5. Jawan Jennings 61.5 live, so 30 more. Pearsall hasn't caught anything. His live's 5.5. Rush yards. Kyron Williams has run for 44. His live number is 80.5. Stafford's already run for 11 yards, which is a rarity. Garendo has run for 17. Has not looked very good doing it. His live's at 43.5. Debo's run for 3. His live's 9.5. When we get to quarterbacks, Stafford is thrown for 23 yards. 23 yards. His live number is 144.5. Brock Purdy's thrown for 96 yards. His live total is 218.5. That is the situation here. And interceptions for Stafford plus 165, for Purdy plus 215. That is the situation here at hand. Before we start going around the horn and hearing the action from you guys, let's bring on our next guest, rolling the bat as we speak, fresh off baseball lessons, ready to attack. No, Stafford is not, but he almost did twice, but he is not throwing an interception. Please welcome our next guest, the star of Medicate Mondays, as well as the Tailgate, which is transforming into something very exciting that you guys will be hearing about over the next little while. Please welcome our guy, Mr. Dabby Cab, to the show. Dabby, what's good, man? How are you?
I mean,
ready to go, man.
Dab, what's going on?
I smoke, every day, but it still don't mean I don't look forward to getting high at the end of the night with you guys.
No, I love it. I love it, Dabby Cab. Jared TG says minor 49.5 and San Francisco team total under 26.5 and LA team total under 23.5 are looking great so far. You're damn right they are, Jared. Spectacular work. Platinum Paul's moved on the third quarter over 9.5 for $200. We've also heard from a few cappers who've moved on the over, but Kirk making a huge bet on the second half over. Yeah, Mel, I'm concerned about it as well. So let's start. We have a couple guys looking at the third quarter over and the second half over. Why don't we start with you, Sweaty Butcher? Anything that you're looking at live?
After this first half, no. Like I said before, I was kind of searching for that Rams team total over, but I don't like what I see at all on that angle. So I'm going to stick with my +3 I have on the Rams. And if this game continues the way it is, I think I'm okay right there. I'm not going to force nothing. I would look maybe INTs maybe, but Stafford stopped making those longer passes too, so that might not be as open as I thought it was before. He's been a lot more conservative with the ball, so it's a decent price and it's tempting, but I think I'm just going to stay put where I'm at right now unless I see something.
The rain is over. Is our cappers in the chat are saying?
Oh, that's good then. So maybe Stafford does take a couple shots then now.
So let's roll through here. Man, sorry, this is scores just leaving money on the table there with the aisles. Billy Brisbane. Brizzy, my man, is there anything you're looking at?
man, this is a greasy football game, dog. I really don't know what to do here. Shouts to Sabonis, but I got the Kittle anytime touchdown prop in the Purdy over 1.5, so I would guess I say I'm looking for it live. But I don't know, man. I don't like. There's nothing that makes me really want to bet a side. Like, I'd rather bet Australian fucking basketball at 3:00 in the morning over this Thursday night football game. And that's exactly what I'm about to go do is get this game because I just don't like this football game at all. Like, shouts to Platinum Paul with the first half under, tailed him on that, and that's about it. Like, this is a football game, not as in like. It's just like, how do you have an edge like that? Like, whoever scores might just win.
Well, you think that there's got to be some sort of a turnover that vastly changes the direction of the football game, something that we haven't seen yet. We also haven't heard from Dabby Cab here on the Thursday nighter. And Cab, I know your focus is on college sports, but did you make any moves or think about making any moves in this one?
I mean, no, but what's nice is I could bet whatever I want because anything you want to pregame, you can get now. I mean, fuck, 3-3. Hey, I tell you what, I haven't heard anybody say it, Jimmy, but if the weather's been bad and everybody's been saying it's so boring, it's so boring, it's so boring, well, I know betting. Take the over in the second half. Everything always regresses back to the norm. And I know everybody's probably going to flinch when they hear that because it's 3-3 and it's been such a bad football game. But if, I heard you just say the rain stopped, maybe we're going to start taking more shots. What is the over on the second half?
Well, that's in fact the only thing because the only two moves we've had at halftime have been the Platinum Paul on the third quarter over and then Kirk on the second half over. Kirk's also on the second half Rams money line. So it feels like.
What's the number for the second half, the total?
The full game is 28.5. So the second half total is 22.5.
22.5. I'm going to take a shot on it, a small shot. I'm going to put probably $75 on it.
All right. Okay, we have a Dabby Cab moving live here on the second half. Sorry, second half over 22.5. Nuke Worker, anything that you're looking at?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Hold on. Yeah. So I jumped on that Stafford interception plus 165 anytime, like second half. So I'm on that. And then I'm on the over full game, 28.5 minus 115.
Over 28.5 at minus 115.
And then I'm on San Fran money line full game minus 115.
49ers money line minus 115. Nuke firing shots here. We haven't heard from LJ and JT. Let's go to JT next, and then we'll close with LJ. JT, anything you're looking at live?
Yeah, I went ahead and I just took pretty total rush yards over 8.5 at minus 115.
That's a good look.
That's it. That's all I took. That's all I took. I ain't gonna elaborate, but that's all I took.
Oh,
elaborate a little bit for the people in the chat.
I mean, it just goes. It's kind of just throwing out what I said earlier before the halftime. I do believe the game is going to continue to be consistent. These two teams know each other, bro. I mean, the history between the organizations, the whole nine. I just feel like the game is going to be the way it's been right now. I don't know. I can't see, but I was trying to find the overtime number, what the overtime number might be. 49ers, they're a field goal team as well. Pretty Brock, he'll run out the pocket if he has to. I do think the Rams will continue to put pressure. They might even bring more pressure, the second half. And he'll scramble out. All I need is that one. Just give me that one scramble. They have his rush attempts really juiced under 2.5. All I need is just one rush attempt to give me at least 9-10 yards. That would be good. So that's all it took. Yeah. Pretty over 8.5, 115.
Makes sense to me. We have a guest waiting backstage here, but we haven't heard from LJ. LJ, second half live action. Anything you're looking at? Oh, LJ's chair is empty. Sorry, I'm tripping. Tripping. Been a long day. This is show number 3.
That's been for a while.
Yeah. Oh, that's been for a while. Okay. I thought his head was down. I thought he was wearing a black hat and he was hard at work. Let's bring on our next guest, another 49er fan rolling with us just in time for halftime. The star of the Picks from Dave YouTube channel and Nerd Talk. Please welcome Dave Rogers to the show. Dave, how are you?
What's up, guys? I'm good. How you doing?
Dave,
doing great, man.
Look at this nerd with this haircut.
Yeah, I like it.
What do you think of what we have just witnessed, Dave?
Yeah, well, not much. That's it's. I'm gonna tell you this. I didn't think it'd be this low scoring. I liked your underlook from the show before. Obviously, I'm on the Niners. You're on the Niners. I think everything is live, except for the over. I'm looking at. I have Garindo's yards too at 59.5. I still think that's nothing's happened. Something's going to happen. So I think there are a lot of good options. And the one that I'm looking at now, and I was on Brock Purdy's rushing yards for 5 or 6 games in a row, and then he got hurt, and then he came back and didn't do it. Right now, instead of at 21.5 at the beginning of the game, it's at 8.5. So I'm probably gonna push the button here.
JT just moved on that.
I saw that. 8.5 yards. I'm liking it. So I'm with. You know what? If he, you know what? Let's do it. It's official. 8.5 yards, Purdy.
Let's go, mama guy. Let's go. Let's get it.
And fire in action.
Yeah.
How much time do we have?
We have one more commercial, so about 1 minute to 2 minutes.
Okay. Okay, I'm moving on at 2.
Sweet.
It's just $100 for me, not big one, but I'm gonna move on to 2. Roll with JT and Dave here. It made sense when JT was saying it, and it goes with my plan. I expect the 49ers to move the ball, and
what'd you just bet?
I just bet Brock Purdy over 8.5 rush yards.
Damn, I thought you bet the over with me. I wasn't listening.
I like it. Oh, come on. Here we go. I like. I don't dislike. It's just that I was bullish on the full game under. Not that I don't think that this will come to fruition with you guys, but
let me know in the chat. Any of you guys in the chat burning one with me right now? I want to know what you guys smoking.
I'm not burning one with you, but I got a pen.
What a strain.
I'm at a hotel, but I have that Creole Kush I was talking to you about.
Nice. It's funny, right after you said something, I saw now it was Krill something else, but I saw another one burner post.
There's Creole is a front of. There's a lot of them, but I'm telling you, it's not that great. I wish I didn't buy it. I wish I chose a different.
Wait. Dave, you got a haircut, you got a hotel. What do you got? A little lady coming?
I'm at the Grand Canyon with my nephews and my mother. I took them on a little Christmas sort of staycation. So I'm at the Grand Canyon actually.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Excuse.
Yeah.
Over. I got minus 115 on this Purdy. Look.
But to answer your question, Debbie, blueberries. Not blueberry. Blue slushy.
All right.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Not my favorite flavor.
Okay, I moved on it. Let's get it. JT, Dave, Purdy over 8.5 rush yards.
Let's go. All right, let's go. Second half. Rain has stopped, it looks like.
Yeah, looks like it.
Exactly. Let's go.
That chocolate gelato sounds nice.
I know it's still cold as hell, though.
Ooh, and the Wedding Crashers too, man. See, that's why I like seeing you guys in the chat drop their strains. I love that Wedding Crashers. The Wedding Crasher and the Divorce Cake were 2 of my favorites last year.
That's such a great name for anything. Divorce Cake.
I know.
That's clever.
Would you tell your wife what was the flavor of it?
It's Divorce Cake. I told her, hit this. Let's see what happens.
Let's bring on our next guest. Our next guest is the star of tomorrow's Betting with the Bag show, and it's a big one. Can't wait. We're going to be getting into college basketball very quick because I think there's only one game in NHL. We're going to get to it very, very quick. He's also the star of the Hitting the Brooks YouTube channel. OG star of Pub Sports Radio. Please welcome from Las Vegas, Nevada, Migda, Mig the Mac Daddy. We got CMC Music Factory in the house. What up, C-Mac? How are you?
I like that's just stock. CMC Music Factory. What up,
CMC Music
fellas?
Factory. That's what I'm going to change it to.
C-Mac.
I'm going to start singing CMC Music Factory before I bring you on. That's my next move. I just
Beautiful.
not quite there yet. I'm gonna take it. Let Razor hammer the Mig the Mac, which is great. Maybe slide in the Mig the Mac once in a while, but I'm going to bring in CMC Music Factory here.
Okay.
Big O, we are fading the Canucks, but my whole plan was to fade them on this homestand after the Jackets game, so I faded them twice in a row. Now I'm fading them a third time in a row. Nasty Nate just took Bruins money line here. C-Mac, 3-3 game in San Francisco. What are your thoughts, and have you made any moves?
Yeah, I was trying to look at some of these guys with props to take. I haven't made anything. I'm on the under here, 49, and I have a smaller bet in the first half that already cashed, 24.5.
Beautiful.
So that was a little bit late right before the game, but I have the full game as well. That's it. And I haven't got any props at all. I've been looking.
Let's go. This is
that was great defense.
Gorgeous.
Hey, San Fran's got the ball, 1st and 10.
We're going over live, second half, C-Mac. Don't even think about it. Just grab it right along. I didn't think about it. I haven't even watched any of this game. I just bet it. Proper bankroll management.
I love it. I love it. We need to drive here. I'm going to be right back. There's so much on the line here for me. Very, very important here. Want you guys to cash that second half over because we get a Niners touchdown right here. I'll be right back, fellas. This is very enjoyable.
Yeah, Jared. The other one is gorilla piss. I can't get over that. That's a fucking thing.
Yeah. Jared, he said it. He said weed's funny these days. With the names. I'll tell you this: as silly as the names are, like there are certain like genomes and like blood structures and families that like I do like to know it. I get that the names are silly, like gorilla piss and stuff, but I like knowing the lineage of my weed, so I do keep up with that shit. Sweaty Butcher's in the same boat. I'm sure he is.
So what's the number on the over you got?
28.5 is where it was at.
I bet 28. C-Mac, I bet 20. I bet over 28.5 at halftime, full game. Now it's down to 27.5. So,
well, get it.
Well, we're gonna find out.
This Garendo kid's going to be good. He's going to be good. He's going to have a good career, I think.
I got to grab my remote because I want to be able to see this. Hold on.
Another first down for the Niners.
I just need points. Fucking giddy up. Yeah, I also got over 28.5 full game. Minus
another
115.
first down. Why is that? Oh, there it went back up to 20.
Yeah, first
Why is
down.
that another down if they're moving the ball?
No, it's first down. Was that a catch or a run? Was that a lateral?
It was, it looked like a screen pass.
Yeah. I'm just hoping I have his rush yard, so I wanted it to be.
Yeah, I think it was a pass.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Whoa, the overthrow there almost gets picked.
What the fuck, Purdy? He beamed that bitch in there, too. Rams are going to lay an egg, says Doug Wise. Are you hoping or are you saying that? Because as of right now, bro, I have no idea who's going to win this football.
The Niners own the Rams' soul for the entire existence of their franchise. And
Yeah, but you can't tell me, though, that this game is just, like, not way too wide open.
yeah, well, I think the Rams are overachieving, and I think the 49ers are underachieving. So
Another catch for Kittle for about 8 or 9 yards.
you're so far ahead of me, bro.
Right here. So it's got to be, what, 4th and inches?
I think it's third down now.
I don't know what history you're talking about. You go talk to Jackie Slater, Hall of Fame Rams tackle. The one team he says he hates because they beat the shit out of him all the time. And he had a long career. This is back in the 80s. Were the Niners. We could pick out times when the Rams were really good where they beat up on the Niners, but what's their series? I'll look up their series. Rams, Niners series record.
Hurt down by 30 with a little Jalen Hurts. QB sneak. 49ers are rolling.
Yeah.
Hey, Cab, I'm coming to Palooza this year, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. Hey, dude, I'm telling you, it's a blast, man.
Yeah, I
Obviously,
can't wait.
yeah, we'll burn a bunch, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna send some weed out there for sure.
You could probably mail it to Jose or somebody. I mean, I would
Yeah,
tell you
that's
to mail it to me, but
I hit him up already. I'm gonna work something out with Jose and have it sent out there. So
yeah, because I would say send it to me, but I got to drive 3.5 hours, so better off just send it to San Antonio. I'm thinking about I might just send mine to San Antonio, honestly, instead of driving with it this time.
Yeah.
It's so funny, man. Every year I show up with like at least a QP, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's too much weed. It's too much." I'm like, "Dude, bro, you and me might not smoke the same. Don't tell me what's too much weed and what's not enough." Like,
yeah.
I didn't ask for your.
There's nothing wrong with bringing too much and taking some back home. That's always a win-win too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, believe me, having too much weed is way better than having no weed.
No,
exactly.
Bro, I took a QP with me, and I still the guy that I have gotten weed with for a while was down there with me hanging out last year at Palooza. So, and he has some fire. So I sent some of that with you, didn't I, LJ? I think I tossed you eighth of that.
Yeah, I got some.
Debo dropped a wide open pass. What a fucking bum.
That stuff was pretty good too. I don't remember which one I gave you though.
Wait till you guys see this, dude. Oh my god. Wide open.
Oh
my god.
That's horrible.
Oh, dude, you better delete some tweets. He's gonna have to delete some tweets after this game, bro. That little rant he went on last week ain't holding up no more.
Hey, that's all that shit. Same with IU. All that shit talk. Just play. We're not that type of organization, bro. You know, Jerry Rice was no prima donna like that. None of our wide receivers were prima donna like that. This is new age shit. Just play your fucking role, play the game.
But yeah.
I mean, yeah, but look at his career. I mean, you're right. But like, as far as like, look at his career. You know, I cried about,
The Niners aren't a team that has a problem with big mouths. It's very humble, hard-nosed guys. That's the history of the team.
Okay, 6'3".
Right. Yeah. Vernon Davis got checked too. He was one of them.
Yeah, he did get checked.
I'll never forget that game. What was it? Singletary when he threw the Vernon Davis threw that ball at that player's face. I was there. It was against Seattle, I believe. I don't know if it was a preseason game, and fucking Singletary sent his ass to the locker room. We need those coaches back, bro.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Sent his ass to the shower. Shut your ass up and go take a shower. You're done today, buddy.
Shout out to LJ from H-Town just cashing his Moody over 1.5 field goals. Wrench Mob ran with him on that one. Excellent work. Well, we got to drive, but we need more. I mean, the Rams are right in this game. Plus 3.5 juice to minus 150. They're right in this.
I think Billy's right. This game's still wide open. All it's going to take is one big play or a momentum shift or something. Like, this shit has been crazy.
Oh, man.
The Niners could have had it right there. Debo catches that pass.
Oh yeah.
That was likely a big play right there. He was right in the middle of the field with running room and everything.
He's going to get the chance to make up for it and fucking better.
Oh yeah.
Dump it off the Pearsall. Shit.
Guy gets shot. Fucking comes back. Like how long? I don't think he was out very long at all. Like
Yeah.
First couple of weeks, I think. That's it.
Dude, he got potential too, bro. They need to give the ball to him. Let it be a Pearsall Jennings show. Fuck it. With Kiddo with a touchdown. That would be nice. That would be sweet.
Man, I forgot that's how Greenlee got hurt. I remember watching that game. That was terrible.
yeah.
Running out to the field.
Oh, it wasn't. It was him just jumping on the sidelines.
And it's
Right,
Achilles
yeah.
season. Holy shit.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it was at that right when that happened. You had to know you could see the writing on the wall. You're like, oh, that game was horrific.
Man.
Wow, we want justice cashing the RJ Barrett trip dub.
Wow.
Good God,
job.
that's magic. Man. Great job.
So he got the total at 28.
26 and a half
Damn.
is the live total.
26. Shit.
Yeah, I got 28 and a half, but
Really? Oh, you bet it. You mean
yeah,
not
I
the-
bet at halftime.
Well, I mean, look, you should have been in business. I mean, the Debo makes that catch. It was right in his hands.
Oh, no,
mean,
I
you-
get it.
I mean, it's so I don't, lots.
It's
lots
not
of
over. I'm not giving up.
So they're still thinking, yeah, see, something's going to happen, bro.
All right, Niners got to make a stop. It's not going to be easy.
Keep dumping off to the running back, huh?
Nothing's
He's
open
been getting-
downfield.
Yeah, Ramsar, he's been getting touches, bro.
He's
He's been the guy.
Tried to get there.
Rams are moving the ball a little bit. Go to 2nd and 1 from midfield. Another first down.
Yeah. I mean, they could easily take the lead here.
Hunter Long gets the touch. Come on, man. I need Robinson. Or not Robinson. Clarkson. Dude.
Fuck, talking doesn't work when you're muted still. One of these days. What are you sweating, Jimmy? The 49ers?
Yes. Yeah, 49ers minus 2.5. It's I have a friend ask to send in his action on the Niners, so I went in for another unit, so I have 2 units on it.
All right.
So it's
I got this over, but if the Rams score, I might join you.
I might as well. Yeah, it feels like the Rams are cooking right now.
Oh my goodness!
Some good might have just happened. I don't know.
No, we could have
It was
intercepted.
Yeah, it was a close interception again from.
If the guy was anyone was within fucking a yard or 2 of the ball, they would have.
What's that, like 3 of them so far?
Yeah, that's the third one.
3rd and 10, right here.
Ooh, yeah, I just seen it. I'm late.
Is there no
Damn.
college basketball tomorrow at all? Does anyone know?
Not really.
Well, I don't mean the games that you bet, Cab. I'm talking about any of the under conferences.
Rams punting.
And that was the guy I needed too. Like,
There's no, oh yeah, there is.
Army and who the fuck are they even playing?
Tommy's-
Army and George Washington play.
Yeah. Okay, you're right. I was on the wrong page. Indiana, Nebraska. Yeah, there's.
Tommy's play tomorrow.
But no, there's not any good because no. To answer your question, the real answer is no.
No, yeah.
Third and 8.
The tab wasn't working. I don't know what the fuck the problem was.
And Merrimack's been a lot better this month.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to derail the football coverage. I couldn't find it. I was looking
Wow,
for
the same thing's happening to me though.
You know what I'm saying? You go to the tab and it's nothing's there.
Yeah, the same thing's happening to me right now.
Yeah.
Is it just ESPN?
First down.
No, you just refresh it and
No,
choose
it's
Division
fourth down
1 instead of top 25.
Field goal range.
No,
there
they're
might not be
probably
any
in fourth down range, though. They're gonna go for it.
Fourth and what? 4?
4th and 1. There they go. They're going for it. 4th and 1.
Yeah, why not? This is about. I mean, shit. Something's gonna have to happen.
Points, I'm sorry, but I mean, I made a bet, so I got to.
Stafford sneaks it right up the middle. They pick up the first down.
There you go. There we go.
Yeah, I'm getting him now. I don't know what was wrong with that.
Yeah, that was strange.
Everybody here wants a touchdown. We all want to see it.
Some.
No, I want to touchdown if I got money.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say Jimmy got that -2.5. They don't want to get an interception yourself, no.
I also thought about that afterwards. I was like, I wonder if for the second unit, I thought it was already sent in, but it's like I wonder if for the second unit I should have just gone money line. You know? But.
I mean, it's gonna be a close game. I mean, that's still a good bet though, Jimmy.
Yeah, I mean the other sports have.
I think the Niners will pull it off.
Pressure. Wow, 5-1 Oilers. God, that was glorious. Absolutely glorious, Crystal. God, the books put the number 1 team in the league points-wise as a legitimate dog at home. The team that's first in the league. God. Beautiful.
And these running backs for Rams been getting action today.
Got hurt. False start on the Rams. Havenstein.
Who's so good, but I guess even the great ones make mistakes sometimes.
Hell yeah, Sweaty Butcher. I'm glad you're going to be there this year, bro.
Yeah, it's going to be dope.
Yeah, for sure. I just got to figure out what days I'm going to go now.
I'll probably get there Wednesday and leave on Monday.
That's exactly what I was looking at.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. That's what I was thinking too.
I have to wake up there Thursday morning because it's round 1 of the I can't fly in that day.
Yeah, I was looking at Thursday flights too. For me, a lot of them ended up being there at like 5, 6, like later in the evening. I'm like, man, day 1, my boys are already going to be on a good one by the time I get there. You know?
Oh, yeah, bro.
I want to be on that same wave that whole day too. So yeah, I think Wednesday I'll come in too.
It's so funny because so many people flinch when I say this, but like, bro, I can smoke and eat mushrooms and do shit like that all day. But when it comes to like drinking, bro, like, I don't know, like I might take it a little bit easier at the start this year.
It's tough.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty much strictly a beer drinker. I don't really dabble in the hard stuff. So
that helps.
I kind of keep my buzz going all day. And by the end of the night, if I'm drinking all day, of course, I'm going to have one going on. But I can usually maintain for most parts of the day just because I'm sipping on beers, you know?
Yeah, that helps for sure.
The liquor is where I start getting a little
chasing, jumping over any fences or anything this year.
Yeah, the issue for me is the show on Thursday morning and Friday morning.
It's electronic. It's the best thing you'll ever do. If you ever haven't been there and you go down there on that Thursday morning and you get there at 10 o'clock and it is electric. I'm telling you, it's I drank beer I drank beer from the morning as soon as I got up till I went to bed every day. Just drank beer.
Hell yeah.
And I fell down a lot. I fell down, but I got up.
Nuke. There you go. Again. There you go. I remember that commercial.
Hell yeah.
Fell
dude.
down, I got up, and I got back again.
There's the
There
promotion.
you go.
Where Nuke's saying,
There you
"I'm
go.
here all day and I fell down, guys. That's how much fun it is."
Oh,
Yeah.
it was great.
I'm sold, dude. That's all I need to hear. I might come on a Tuesday just to get ready for that fucking Thursday.
Oh man.
Yeah. Jimmy, we just got to get on the same flight. I hope me, you, and Gold G, and maybe Spenny.
Yeah, we'll make that happen.
Okay.
Wow. This looks like a drive that's going to end with a tutty.
There we
Yeah,
go.
they're pushing.
And the 49ers will respond. Put up another tutty. It's
First and 10. They could get the first down at the 1 yard line.
Yeah, running back.
Tyron Williams runs it up about 7 yards. They're at the
Well, that
4
was a
now.
clear hold though. But
Williams got 20 carries, bro.
Second 3 at the 4 yard line.
not good. And Stafford's usually very smart around this. They're just running the ball down the Niners' throat.
All right. 21 carries. Sheesh.
They let it run out to the third quarter. That's it.
Wow, that's so slow.
Yeah, that was
Side.
God damn, I'm not getting enough points.
Well, you're likely to get 7 here. That helps. That puts you at 16.
you are right.
All right, Jimmy, I'm about to call it a night, man. I got to hit the bed.
Oh, you're the man, LJ. Congratulations on your Moody Cash. We need some touchdowns here for you to get your other spot, but can't lose situation for you now, LJ. Thank you so much for rocking with us,
LJ,
man.
good night, my friend. Good night, buddy.
All right, LJ.
LJ, just before you go though, let everybody know what's going on with the Raw Words podcast this week.
Hopefully we can do a show tomorrow. I haven't talked to Marley yet, and I'm just still up in the air if I'm gonna shoot to Vegas this weekend, man.
Oh, okay, I feel you.
I really want to go root the Rockets on, but do I want to go spend money for just to be there a day? You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of weighing the odds of what I really want to do, but I'll decide tomorrow when I wake up, see how I feel. But other than that, we may shoot it, we may not, but hey. Still get that money, man. And of course, this weekend, do you have room for me on PubHub?
Of course, man. Of course.
Good, because I need to be on there. So yeah, I'll see you on Sunday on PubHub. And of course,
I heard something. You're gonna be. We haven't talked about it, but you'll be Saturday, right, LJ?
Oh yeah, I was gonna let y'all announce that.
Okay, yeah, we hadn't announced. This will be big, man. I think everyone's gonna like this, so I want to do it the right way when we say it. But this Saturday will be fun.
Yeah, y'all announce that. You know what I'm saying, and of course I'm on board with y'all for sure. So man, y'all
so
boys,
big games this weekend.
Keep cashing, man. Jimmy, Sweaty Butcher, Billy, JT, Cab, Connor, Nuke, and of course picks from Dave. Always in the building, man. Y'all boys stay up and stay blessed, man.
There's our guy LJ from H-Town in the house. I had some interesting information here that I did not expect. I was rocking my Bucky's shirt. It was a gift from Mr. Sean Higgs, rocking my Bucky's shirt. And it turns out that is a racist term for the North Vietnamese. And my wife is, and the family is all from the North Vietnamese or North Vietnam.
Oh, shit.
What?
No way.
Yeah. They're like, why are you wearing that shit? I was like, I didn't, what? I didn't know. But yeah, so a Bucky is a Northern Vietnamese and it's a negative term.
Oh, no.
The North. So yeah. So I'm not going to be rocking it anymore.
Damn.
Sorry,
That's
Sean.
crazy.
That's how he said.
Oh, shit.
Oh, the Juice, you're damn right. My whole family's from the North. And we'll cut you.
Man.
Stafford keeps the
That's why
ball.
it's like one of those things you got to just do research on. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, I've made mistakes before here, and I'll
Yeah.
get into it in a second, but we're here on the goal line.
Yeah, Stafford got stuffed.
Okay, that's a good sign.
Ooh,
There's a
okay.
holding.
This is
And
the
the
first
holding?
red zone, right?
Okay.
Shit. Shit's going by so fast.
Stafford got cracked and they got backed up 10 yards with the holding call.
Wow.
I won't be surprised to be a field goal, bro.
Yeah.
I will not be
Wow.
surprised they kick a field goal.
Wow. Well,
Field
that
goal
what
changes
is-
a
would be
lot
good
here.
tonight.
But they still have 2 opportunities. So, and we know what Puka and Cooper can
It's
do.
still, only second down. So
Wow. Okay, you're ahead of us here. What do you guys prefer? Would you prefer Sweaty Butcher calling it, or you guys want to watch it?
Whatever you want.
Whatever it is, I'm down for whatever. I'm gonna see it after he calls this. Whatever. Shit.
Okay.
all right,
when
well, we
you
got second 11. There's a snap. Stafford dumps it off to Puka Nacua for about 5 or 6 yards. It's gonna be third down and about 4, maybe.
It's gonna be a field goal, bro. They're gonna tie the game up.
Someone
Third and 4.
OT at like 6-6.
That's why I was asking earlier. I couldn't get the number. I was asking what the OT number was.
Oh, Stafford slipped through there. What a God! He
Yeah,
could have been
well.
sacked there. What a play here. Another problem here is if they get 3, they're going to go for it. They basically the only way they don't go for it is if they get 0.
Mhm.
Third and 4. Stafford's in a little trouble. He escapes. Ball's tipped. Goes out of bounds. There's a flag on the play.
That's pass interference.
Can't be PI. No, if the
Looks
ball's
like it's
tipped.
going to be on the Niners.
Oh.
First and
But
goal.
there might not be
One.
pass interference because the ball's tipped. I think that's what they're talking
okay.
about.
Maybe.
That's what I was,
That's what
yeah.
they're,
That's what
I
I
think
was just
that's what they're
saying.
talking about. But oh no, it's
What's Vegas need? What's Vegas want? Where they gonna?
We're gonna get what we want. I don't give a fuck what it is.
it's a holding call on the
against
offense.
the Rams.
Wow.
Oh, there you go. Field goal.
They're gonna decline it.
Yeah, they declined it. Fourth down, they're going to kick the field goal.
6-0.
Wow.
What a fucking what a
Oh, it's a clear hold on posted. Good God.
what a
They
game.
had him in a fucking headlock.
The opportunity to bet the Panthers live, I'm not going to take. With JT Miller back tonight, I'm just going to let that shit play out. But I am interested. Lightning at 2-1.
You said Lightning at 2-1.
Yeah, I bet it live here at plus 125.
I have the
I'm
over.
on the -1 line already.
Yeah. Calgary
maybe-
is my new wild. Everything I do in their games is wrong. Bet on them, bet against them, bet the under, bet the over. So we'll see what happens.
Stafford is shooken up after that hit. He's grabbing his ribs and stuff.
Oh, well, good, but yeah, Big O 1-0 knuckleheads. Did you move on the Nucks, Big O? 1-0 knuckleheads. Oh yeah, Dave. The only real note, I watched them quite a bit, and they seem to really step up at home, but is just they're such a fade on the road. Fade. The first time I didn't fade them in a while was against Nashville. But it's
The Lightning or the Flames? You're talking about the Flames, right?
The Flames.
Yeah.
The Flames are going to be a real gift fading them on the road. But you always have to take the -1 line because they're going to be dogs.
I got you.
Yeah, Spenny, a low-scoring game, my friend.
Hey, listen, Jimmy, I gotta cut off. I gotta go.
No worries, my friend Nuke. It is
I appreciate you having me, but I got a busy day tomorrow.
3-1 Lightning.
Lovely.
Oh.
Get that money. Get that cash.
Oh, I need it, Nuke. Nuke, thank you for all you do for us, my man. It won't be long till we are having a drink together at the airport. Is there anything more exciting than being at the airport just before Pubapalooza when you got it all ahead of you?
We lucked out last year. Our flight was delayed 2 hours, so we got to drink 2 more hours.
Oh man, I was destroyed.
Yeah. I appreciate you guys having me. Dabby, C-Mac, good to see you. Dave, Billy,
Nuke.
and DJ. I want to say thank you and to everybody in the chat. And yeah, let's rumble. Let's get more money.
Oh, there he is.
Yes,
The
sir.
Nuke worker in the house. I'm gonna pop Nuke's X handle here in the chat. If any of you guys want to follow our guy, the Nuke, and run with him, he is just a great, great guy, great capper and great friend. Pop his X handle in the chat there, and there you go. Wow, Utah 3-0. It's uncanny in hockey. Now, Colorado sure could come back, but you know, you have a 5-game road trip. You win the last 3 of them. You look so great, and then you go home, and it's uncanny. You know, okay. The Stars have made it come back to make it 3-1, which won't be nearly enough.
Oh, what was that? Oh, out of bounds. Oh, that kick looked really.
Was it out of the landing lane?
No. It was fine. It was like a knuckle curve.
T-Mac, what are you up to? Are you working on tomorrow's action?
Yeah, I'm just looking at tomorrow's basketball.
For college for us?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Not a whole lot going on here though.
Oh, we'll milk something out of it. I got 7 bets out of today's card.
Yeah, congrats.
I know I get a ton of action off of your breakdowns, so I'm looking forward to it.
I like that C-Mac, that Tommy game against fucking Western Michigan's bum ass.
Yeah, it's just they're a way better team. It's just I gotta look at it more. Laying double digits. It's just this is the problem I have. Small teams like that, St. Thomas at home, laying 11.5, 12. That's the only thing. But
total.
What about the total? I mean, I like their defense, but Western Michigan's horrible. I don't know. I haven't looked at it enough. What do you want? What do you like? Fucking just say it.
No, I don't know what I like. I gotta look at
I don't know. You said total.
I like St. Thomas, either team total over 147, Western Michigan team total under. I think St. Thomas fucking blows them out.
If they keep shooting the way they have been, St. Thomas, yeah.
The way they've been shooting has been ridiculous. I mean, they have gone over every game this month by like a very wide margin. But
they've been red hot. They've been red hot from deep. They've been really good. They've been good from the line too. Inside, they've been just good. Flat out, yeah.
That's why I say it could be an under. Like they could just beat the dog shit out of them.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not good.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Birdie almost threw a pick right there. Niners are in big trouble. 3rd and 20.
Yeah,
back
that
up.
was the sub bells, boy.
Oh, this is not good.
Are they gonna do hand the ball off? And punt. That's one thing I noticed with Purdy though. Like a lot of his passes get bad.
It's actually a decent pass. If you watch the replay on that ball is actually there for Debo. He just didn't catch it. A tough catch, but still.
That's good defense too.
Yeah, it was well played.
It was a good run by Durando.
Stop fucking throwing the ball to him. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, no shit.
Stop throwing the fucking ball to him. Because he cried, and now you got to go throw the ball.
Now he's not catching shit. Now he's not
Right. I
alright.
mean, yeah, like you gonna lose the game because he cried in the media and shit? Like fuck him. Like fuck it. Give it a Pearsall, give it a Jennings, get it a Kittle, get some running backs out the backfield, do some check downs, run out pretty, get your yards. Fuck, like they've been catering to this dude, bro. Second half, they've been catering to him. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
About to fuck around and lose the game.
Yeah, you see the play before, you just gonna throw it to the side. He gets 2-3 yards. Man, fuck that. Like, quit throwing to his ass, bro.
Illegal formation.
Yeah, they giving him handoffs and everything. They're trying to get him a lot
Yeah,
involved. Like
he's on the kick return and yeah, all that shit. Fuck all that. Fuck that.
Squeaky wheel gets the grease.
That shit is funny. Be a prima donna and come on, Niners. You gotta do better than that, bro. Y'all gonna have to. Hopefully, they scratch him off after that drive because they definitely look unbalanced right now. It's like they're trying to add him in. You know, like okay, we're gonna get. Nah, you got to scratch that shit and use all your players.
You think Eagles this weekend take the same approach?
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. What's going on with the Eagles right now?
Well, AJ
I haven't
Brown,
been paying attention.
he did the same thing. He's just been on social media, kind of crying and whatever.
Yeah,
upset about him not getting touches and this and that.
I mean, I don't know, man. Nowadays with sports and shit, I don't know. Like,
yeah, you probably getting text messages about people's fantasy teams and shit like that.
You got to be like a Pittsburgh Steeler organization to be like, oh, you're crying. Well, you're going to sit on the bench. You got to be one of those organizations that's going to like put their foot down or have a coach that's going to put their foot down and not cater. You know, like I get it's a business at the end of the day as well. There's money spent. So it's kind of like you want to get the usage out your players. If they cry, make them happy and all that shit. But there's a way to go about all that, bro. AJ Brown, I mean, he's a good receiver, but what are you crying for, bro? Like, all right, cool. We just
they're 11-2.
Use whoever else. I mean, I don't know.
They're 11-2. It's working.
Exactly. It's working. So why fix something that's not broke? And who called it earlier? I mean, the first pass that goes to him, like we seen it from the first pass, and then he drops the pass, and then he dropped another pass. So it's kind of like you're catering to this guy. I get it. He done a lot. Don't get me wrong. Like even in one of the Super Bowls, they were using him because we're fucking injured up and down the whole roster. But the thing is that, bro, you've had more than enough with the team. So it's like, what are you crying for? Like, I'm not in the locker room or anything like that, but look at the record as well. So I don't know. It's not like it's basketball where it's the fourth quarter and you're going to hit the game-winning shot and everything is all good and we clinch the playoffs and all that bullshit. That ain't going to happen.
Yeah,
you got to get Pearsall involved. I like that. I like that wide receiver. I do believe he has a lot of potential. Get him involved. Give him some touches. Get him some confidence. You know what I mean? It's like having
play for the Rams. Sorry to interrupt. Puka just got a
all
bomb.
Good, bro.
Stafford just dropped a bomb.
Damn.
Big catch for Puka.
That's his sixth target? Like sixth reception? Fifth or sixth reception? He's been, I mean, he had like 4 quiet ones, but they've been hitting
wide open too.
Yeah. That's a catch though.
God, he's such an incredible receiver.
Yeah, that dude's raw, bro. Now that's the biggest play of the game.
Yeah, that is the biggest play now, yeah.
All it's going to take is one, man.
Yeah, that's it. That's all it's going to take.
Solid little run.
They got to answer back. 49ers got to bounce back, and we got a bowl game.
I'm trying. What did I say? You scratch that Debo shit and start spreading that ball around. Fuck, bro. That's a nice pass, too.
57,
nice route.
That shit's fucked up. Whoever 57.
What happened?
Niners, he shouldn't be playing, man. That's
yeah.
The Rams have been in control this whole second half. I mean, not good. Not good.
The crowd's sleeping. The crowd ain't really into the game.
They're cold as shit.
Yeah, wet and cold.
Socks are all soaked.
Jeez Louise.
Toes are frozen.
Run. Ooh, nice tackle.
You know, a big O with JT Miller coming back.
Big stop.
I
Fred
just I
Warner.
don't I just and I'm not watching it, and it adds a wrinkle that I was hoping wasn't going to be in effect. So, and I
Field goal, baby. Let's go.
I got the Lightning plus 125. I'm pretty thankful. Let me know if you're moving on. I'll be watching that game here, in a bit, but I just
I think
with JT back in
McVay was a little angry about that one.
Well, this is the opposite of the first half.
Yeah.
The Rams now are just not doing enough, and they should be at least up 7. I mean, 2 drives failing this deep in the red zone. Now you're
right.
Now you're giving oxygen to the Niners. Wow, did you see that hit by Kyron Williams? Wow. I didn't think he had
that
it
was
in him.
crazy. Yeah.
I didn't think he had it in him.
Hey, Jim, I'm about to go eat dinner with the fam. Always
Respect.
a pleasure.
Thank you so much for jumping on with us, rocking with us
All
on
good.
NFL Pub Hub, man. I love hearing your angles. We are going to cash that Purdy prop on this drive right here. We're going to cash.
Oh yeah, you can't leave the Niners. You can't leave the Niners in the game. A lot of shit can happen. Just scratch Debo off the list, and we're okay, just for now. But I appreciate it, Jim. Thank you for having me on again. I am available Sunday as well. To everyone on the panel, Billy, C-Mac, Dave. I don't know where Sweaty went. Salute to all you guys, and hopefully everybody cashed what they have left.
Respect.
See you guys later, man.
I popped
All right,
JT's X handle here in the chat. Hit the link. Follow our guy JT. JT, thank you so much for rocking with us. 9-6. This second half, the Niners shouldn't have life, and they have it.
Yeah.
So, can they put a drive together? I don't know. We'll see. 9-6 is the score.
I defy you, Jimmy, tomorrow to find 3 college basketball bets that you really like. It's a bad card.
I love the bad cards, man.
No. I know you know me too. I do too. This is like a bad card. There's find angles because I'm gonna watch tomorrow and I'll tail anything you like because
okay, that's a deal. That's a deal. Yeah. And we're doing college basketball right after NHL off the hop. At least that was the plan. I don't see any reason why we should change that.
Preliminary looks is I like an over and an under, and I'm not even sure I'm going to bet them. They're just the only 2 looks I'm even going to fucking research. That's how shitty this card is.
Yeah, I like St. Thomas, but I don't even know how I like it.
I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like that game, they could cover 11.5 points, or they couldn't. I mean, that's probably an accurate number.
It's total. Like you got to research the total.
What is it? 140 something? I don't have it open right now. It's 147.5.
So do we just have a tiny card all the way around the board?
Yeah,
and there's one hockey game, right?
So we have one hockey game, but we have a bunch of NBA, so we're saved.
Yeah,
there.
NBA. Yeah. Which
college basketball, NBA. Okay. What up, Gerald? Gerald running up, climbing the list here in our cappers contest. Dougie Wise just moved on the Niners money line at plus 135. Big O says he'll wait until after the first period. Are you watching, Big O? Wow, God. As soon as I get so excited, the Flames have scored 2 goals, now 4-3.
Cash the over. That was easy. Get out of
Oh,
here.
nice bet.
Yeah. They had a 6 sitting there, not even a hook.
Yeah, Ron, my man. The corner of Spreadsheet and Bag Boulevard.
Come on, boys. Let's do something. I don't
Okay.
like their play calling. The play calling, Shanahan needs to fucking figure it out.
Yeah, I don't really get. I mean,
What's up, Cam?
what up, Coogee Cam? Respect.
Coochie Cam.
What I'm not sure where we're getting that.
Sounds like the one night for Smitty.
Yeah.
There's JT's boy right there, Pearsall. Big first down.
Big O, how does JT Miller look? Wow, that is such a big play. Can they get a little momentum? Can we get some Big Mo? Come on, Big Mo.
Rendo's trying, but he doesn't look all of healthy.
Nice, Gerald. Happy for you, man. Son got a job.
Nice.
Okay. Now's the time. God.
That's a good first down, but a big hit. God damn, Nathan.
We got Turner off the field. He looks a little banged up.
You're trying to kill Kittle on that fucking catch.
Yeah, Slatsy, wild stuff, man.
They like fucking try to suplex him.
Oh, I hear that, Mel.
Kittle with the
What up?
first down.
What up, Textiles?
Styles.
Oh, that's a big deal. That is a big deal.
Wow, Witherspoon's nice. Witherspoon, big, a really nice defensive play on the ball.
Yeah, it was nice. It was a good play call too.
Yeah, it was good though. Everything was there. There's got his hand in there. Oh man, it's nice.
It wasn't a perfect pass. We didn't lead him at all.
No, it was
Yeah,
just a play call. Good play call. Like that was a good play design.
Mel, I hope they look awful so we can bet them next out.
Like
Rendo.
they still get the first there. Like that was a good enough. You know, you got the momentum now. You could take a big shot.
It was a bad pass.
Yeah,
Yeah, Witherspoon made the job, but
All right, Cash Garendo's rushing prop, I think. How many yards was that?
did he get? Oh, good job. Good job. Come on, boys.
That was Grindo's best run of the night right there. That was well fought for.
Come on, boys. Just my 2 cents in the house. What up? 2 cents. Start a locker room podcast. Come on, boys.
Oh, no, he needs 3 more yards. We're okay. We got it.
Oh, he just lost some right there.
Oh, fuck.
Fantastic. Open my big fucking mouth.
Oh fuck.
Oh, cut. Yeah, it's like 3 yards. Yeah, we're okay. Fuck You know what's obnoxious about Deebo Samuel too is that he has senior on the back of his. He's like, oh, I'm a dad. Who fucking cares?
Oh, Brock Purdy just threw a pick.
Damn.
In the end zone. That's going to be a touchback.
That's not good.
Rams ball. Overthrew it by about 45 fucking yards.
God, make the game a little worse too.
That's a horrible play call, though. What are they doing? What the fuck are they doing?
Why are they doing that?
That makes no sense. They don't have to do that.
Yeah, it seemed really forced.
In the double coverage. What the fuck are you doing, dude?
Well, they better get ready to stop the run.
So one more shot.
And they had a little wave there too. They just
Bro, 9-6 though. Why are we doing that though? You could have kicked the little field goal, John. You bring this bitch no team, man.
Wow, 2-0 Canucks. JT Miller get in on this one.
Drop my
Heinen. Down by 3, Kevin. I mean, what could they be thinking? Oh, yeah, Steve G, you're halfway there now. The issue is that the Niners have struggled to contain Kyron. This is nerve-wracking.
Man.
Rams could milk this pretty easily.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Niners can't really afford too many first downs here on this drive.
Wow. I mean, the Niners were very fortunate that the Rams put up 2 field goals in the second half because they've been in control. And a perfect opportunity.
Was that on like first or second down too, right?
That's what I'm saying. There was a second
down.
down. They didn't need to do that. Even if it was third down. Fucking what?
Yeah.
And it was. And by the way, Spenny, I'm going to blame it on Purdy. He threw it into double coverage. I don't care what the play call was. He threw it into double coverage. Don't do that.
Yeah, you don't throw ball to double coverage.
Yeah, definitely, Mel. Okay, well, can we stop the run?
Tipped and caught. That's nice.
That was well played by Atwell.
It was a first down for the Rams, but he's out of bounds. So he stops the clock.
Dougie, I think Purdy's a step up from Garoppolo.
Yeah, but not a giant one.
No, not. But what I'm saying, well, if they did what they did with Garoppolo twice, then why can't Purdy do it every single fucking year?
Yeah.
This ain't good.
No, it's about to be over. Well, at least he got the first down. They better give. Oh, they didn't give him the first down. That screws us. Well, looks like Rams bettors are going to rejoice.
This is more of a game that you talked about earlier back in the day. These two teams, it's real low scoring, just ballot. I remember for a while that whole division was automatic under bet. Anytime that division had a game, Seahawks versus Ram, anyone was like, you almost like you said, you didn't have to look at it. You just knew, just bet the under. And the unders were at like 29.5 and 30.5 back then. They were just automatic bets.
Get him out of bounds. Wow. Yeah, Aaron Gossi, all 3 timeouts, and they just went out of bounds, but we're not coming close to stops. We're not getting penetration. Oh, this is not good.
Kyron pressed the O button right there.
Yep.
Circle button on him.
God. What a joke. We can't even come close to stopping them. Steve. Oh, God. Well, the Niners deserve to lose. It's not, I don't feel like I did at the end of the Monday nighter.
Two huge plays was that Debo drop and that interception.
Yeah.
Those are the two big plays that made the whole difference of this win and loss for the Niners. On offense, anyways, I should say. The defense has been pretty well. The Niners, just the second half, I guess the Rams have kind of had their way, but
No, those running back
not a lot to show for as far as points go, but they have looked a little better. But for the most part, the defense showed up today on both sides.
Garendos look good in the fourth quarter and all that, but they need like a 1-2 punch combo. They can't just have like a half broken Garendo.
Well, that's where the Niners are hurt the most, and that's why Purdy's not looking the same as he did, because they can't rely on the run as they used to. That last year with McCaffrey and all that going on, you know, that freed up so much action for Purdy.
Man, this is the biggest drive of the game here, man. I mean, not biggest drive, but biggest like little 10 yards of the game here, because we can get a stop here and they kick a fucking field goal.
Yeah, but I'll lose my action because it'll be a touchdown that then the Niners will need. And I have them 2.5. Oh, catch the under. Yeah, it is what it is.
That money line it's hard to choke down that juice today, but I did. I don't want to throw it all up though.
You got to say no Diddy or something after that.
No, that's your thing. I did use no Diddy today in the chat because I said I loved Jose. He took it a little hard. He takes it hard all the time. No diddy. So I had to throw in there. Obviously, there's just one other thing we were making fun of him about. So I had to throw in there. Oh, we love Jose. No diddy.
Jose was funny, man.
Jose, yeah, Jose. And he desperately needs, like, I don't know what that girlfriend's doing. Like I'm a schlub, but he's taking it to like a kind of a new level.
Yeah, I don't, and he's going to the rest of the year. I don't know.
I guarantee you, he doesn't shower that often. Like it's bad.
Wow, 9-6 game. Ugh. Not good, man. Well. I'm ready to cap tomorrow's card.
Good luck.
I just got to get the Lightning home. All right. Well, a first down and it's over. A stop. They kick the field goal. Then I'd need the touchdown and the missed convert.
We're there. We're at that point.
or Rams could miss the field goal. Give the Niners life. But all of those possibilities require a stop on 3rd and 4.
Yeah.
And not a stop on the 1 because the Rams will just go for it.
Yeah. First TD is still live, Ron. That's funny.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
How much money do the books gank on
Get for
that?
no TDs? It's I think I see it. I can't remember what it's like plus 4,000 or plus 3,000.
Yeah, it's always super juiced.
Yeah. It's a dumb. I mean, who takes those bets anywhere on a normal basis is an R word, but
yeah.
I mean, there's like Billy Crazy with his method of but he has his methods, and then there's shit like that. Oh, I'm gonna take no teams to score a touchdown in a fucking professional football game.
Yeah. I have one of my good buddies I grew up sports betting with. He's always been that way about unders in the NBA. He goes, he just can't do it. He goes, I can't bet the unders on the game. Like it's all about scoring. Like I just can't do it. And yeah, he does pretty well avoiding unders in the NBA. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I love unders.
Yeah, I'm on it too. I try to get him on shit all the time. It's just one of those things. I have certain things too, but I don't never touch them. But
well, that's that.
Yeah, that's the first down. Parkinson. Who had Parkinson? Was it JT?
Yeah.
JT. That looked like it was about 10 yards there. I think he had like 9.5 or something, right? 8.5, maybe. I thought I heard him say.
Yeah, I'll find it here. I'm just setting up tomorrow's action. All right. Well. Excellent work, Rams backers. And there was a lot of them here in the chat. Unfortunately, and Sweaty Butcher cashing with the Rams. The live bet on Purdy over 8.5 going to be an L. And then a lot of us. Some of us, we had under betters, but all these anytime touchdowns.
Yeah, rough night for Tutties.
Yeah. And any real offensive props.
Yeah. A lot of unders cashed.
Wager Detective, Truth Teller, Sweaty Butcher cashing the Rams action. Textiles on the Rams second half. That was beautiful. Bet this guy had 3 units on the under. Full game under. Great job. MJ falls on the under 249 passing yards for Stafford. Just my 2 cents cashing the Rams plus 3. A WT cashing that first half under. And then the Parkinson was 9.5 receiving yards.
Probably cash.
I think he cashed out on that last play, right?
Oh, yeah. Well. Stacking Cream cashing it too. Nick saying Stafford as dog's always money. Nice job. Yes, Ron Lofton cashing that live under 40.5 live. Nice job. Yeah. Well,
Hey, so just to throw this out there now, the Rams moved 9-1 ATS in divisional games their last 10 games after this one.
wow.
Something to look at.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Truth Teller, you were bullish. Both you and Wage Detective were bullish on the Rams. You deserve flowers for that. Yeah, it was a weak game, but we thank you guys for rocking with us.
Suck ass games to spawn.
God, Debo was horrific. I mean, like, after all that,
Yeah.
when you beak off like that, you've got to deliver. You just have to.
Yeah, you're practically a suicidal failure after you do something like that. You're hanging yourself out there on social media and then you don't deliver at all. They tried everything to get him going and he did bad. He did not come through.
Well, we're getting our final ticks here. The time to roll is tomorrow. Like Ronnie Lofton saying, turn the page. Anthony Richardson says, time to break this roster up. I think they're fine. Just a lot of injuries.
Definitely. That run game is huge. That's a huge impact on this offense.
Purdy was not very good. Yeah, Nunya, it is heating up, and you're doing a hell of a job in it, man. Cheering you on. Thank you for joining us, Nunya. We're going to watch these last few seconds tick off here. Wait till it goes down to what? That'll be 19 on the clock.
19 seconds.
Thank you, Cecil, my friend. Yeah, Cooper. It was all Puka. It was Puka who was the one delivering.
I really thought it was going to be the opposite tonight. I thought Cooper Kupp was going to get a lot of targets, but
Cooper Kupp didn't get targeted once.
yeah, that's wild.
That's crazy. Or maybe I should look here. Maybe that's just telling me receptions. You know what? Maybe I should.
I know he had on target, but it's gotten called. It was a flag.
I'll know right here. Oh yeah, he got targeted 3 times, but 0 catches, 0 yards.
Tough. Field goal's good. 12-6.
Well, this was ugly. I think that we will definitely watch the last 18 seconds, but we should begin our denouement. Put a bow on this one here. So let's go ahead and do that. Don't worry, Mel. We'll get back. We'll get back tomorrow. We'll get it back tomorrow. Dave Rogers, great to have you back. Enjoy the family trip. How much longer are you with everybody? Are you muted, my man?
Sorry about that. It's just tomorrow we'll be back. It's just for the night. It's only 3 hours away. So.
Okay, nice. Well, have a great time with the fam. Thank you for being back in action. A disturbing end to the 49ers playoff hopes. I mean, this was just atrocious. Jim W. Putt says Seattle, Green Bay, huge Sunday night. Yeah, it's going to be a really, really fun football game. Dave, you have any plans to get back in action? What are your plans here moving forward? Or are you still just focusing on the capping?
Yeah, no, it's capping, and like anyone that wants to reach out to me, I'm still there on Twitter. The YouTube page is just sitting dormant. It's not dead; it's just sleeping. We're hibernating, so we'll be here every once in a while, and I'm always on Twitter.
Oh, I love it. Thank you for rocking with us. We got action coming in from the chat for tomorrow. Big O will have boots on the ground. Big O will be live. Indiana, Nebraska, under 152.5. Says, I'll be at the game. If you think Nebraska will win, take the under and the Huskers money line. And then Dav Fenn, play of the day. Nebraska first half here. Nebraska first half. Get that locked in and copied and pasted.
Niners gonna have the ball about midfield with 11 seconds.
Oh, don't say.
I'm not even going to watch it, bro. I gotta fuck with fucking. I'm writing up a little write up here for tomorrow.
Debo ran it back to about the 35 fish and got horse collared, so they're gonna add another 10, 15 yards, I think.
15, yeah.
That's right about midfield. They are midfield, right on the 50. Maybe about 2 shots.
2 shots, yeah. Well, I learned something here too. If I'm going to double down on a spot on a 2.5, the double down should just be on the money line
Or team total, even though you would have lost.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, I was going to bet team total because I was already on the under, but just in that situation, I think I made a mistake, and I thought about it after I sent it in. I was like, you know what, I should, but I won't make that mistake again.
Oh, man, this is excruciating to sit through.
God. Moneyball saying that interception was the killer. Yeah, it was. There's no doubt about it. That Debo drop.
Yeah, I would say those are the 2 key points there.
Yeah, that Debo drop. So there no touchdowns. I mean, that would have changed everything. The touchdown there. And I don't know if he gets the touchdown, but he would have come close, and he would have, if he got tackled, it would have been inside the 10.
Well, they had a lot of momentum on that drive too.
Yeah.
All right, we'll have one more shot. Incomplete pass. It's 2nd 10, 6 seconds left. Pretty much Hail Mary is their only chance here.
God.
Oh, and he gets sacked.
Okay.
That's how it ends.
I think the 49er fans deserve that. That is how the season ends for the Niners. Congratulations to Rams backers. You were worthy adversaries. And Louis Pepe says the Lightning game. 5-3 Tampa. That's what we need, Louis, my man. That's what we need. That's what we need. All right, let's go around the horn and put a bow on the proceedings. Sweaty Butcher, my man, look forward to the next time we rock together. The star of the Prime Cut play today, star of the Surf and Turf. Love rock with you, man. I'm going to pop your X handle here in the chat Any last words for the Cappers supporting the show?
Yeah, no, let's go, man. Was on the right side tonight. Rams, I liked it. I wasn't public because I didn't look at the market today, so that was not a square bet on my side.
Hey, it's all that matters is it cashed.
But I like the trends tonight, and I'm gonna be looking for more home favorite divisional dogs to fade this weekend too. So, now let's get some cash and
man.
keep it rolling, dude. It's
And
Thursday nights are really fun.
Palooza, not far away. Sweaty Butcher
Yeah.
making an appearance. Man, it's the
Can't wait for
craziest
that.
thing is as soon as you are sitting with someone or meet someone, you're like, it's like you've known them for 20 years. Like it's no exaggeration. It's like you immediately you're like it's.
Well, it feels like, I mean, we have been rocking with each other for fucking 7-8 years now, almost, and so I can't wait. It's gonna be a good time.
It's special. We got Swiss Horton in the house rolling late. What up, Swiss? Fuck, I just watched. Just my 2 cents with a 199 dono. Thank you, my friend. Rams +3, cash it. And just my 2 cents will be making his NFL Pub Hub debut this Sunday. Star of the Locker Room podcast. Looking forward to watch him work and to share the screen. I have shared screen with him before, but it'll be fun to have him here in NFL styles. I'd like to thank all the Cappers here before Brizzy puts a bow on this, who were here and rocked with us, Nart, right now. So to Dabby Cab, JT, LJ from H-Town, Connor Mack, the Nuke worker. Thank you guys so much for rocking with us. And C-Mac and I will be in business tomorrow and Wine Time Sports here. So 3 total tickets totaling $11 on no TD at a price of $225 to 1. It says the Circa supervisor. Look at that. Preston, that's a money note. 3 total tickets totaling $11. All right. That's funny, Preston.
What was it, like a fucking 3-cent bet?
$225 to 1. You know, a $4, and a $3. You know, a $5, a $3, and a $3.
That's a sprinkle. That's a sprinkle.
That's funny, Preston. Thank you guys in the chat. You guys make this so special. But another thing that you do, and I don't know if you're aware of this, but all of you guys, the energy that you put into our chat and to our shows, it inspires us to work harder and grind longer and wake up earlier and just fight to find the angles and do the work. And you guys do that for me, and it gives me so much. So I'm just so thankful to rock with you guys. Swiss Horton laughing at Debo. Good God, Debo, what an ass clown. Mel, Dougie Wise, Tacky JP, Anthony Richardson, Nunya, Stacking Cream, Steve G, just my 2 cents. Thank you guys. Sir Mackey loves pie. Sir Mackey loves pie. Thank you for being a new PSR Gold member. By the way, for you Gold members in the house, the race was won today by Jeff Slaughter, which means $100 up for grabs at the end of our show tomorrow. That's fun. $100 up for grabs. Drip Skylark, dope name. Frank Virginia, Big Scott, The Juice, Nunya, Louis Pepe, Ben Stevens. Thank you guys. Colton. There's a lot of great work here today. I know the player prop market hurt us, but Crystal Craig, Dav Fenn, Big O, Jim W. Putt, Kevin Garrett. Thank you all so much for being a part of the show. Bomb.com, The Truth Teller, Spenny Penny Bombs, Nick, Steve G, all of you guys. Joey, Jim Marino, thank you. Nunya, if it ain't foreign, it's boring. Gorky, Kevin Ponachera, Christian Rivas, Aditya Day. Thank you guys so much. Brizzy, my man, I'll have my fingers on the 1s and 2s to put a bow on the show. And tomorrow we fight. Tomorrow we rise once again. In the words of John Harbaugh and my father, fight on, my men. I'm a little wounded, but not slain. I'll lay down and bleed a while, then we'll rise and fight again. Brizzy, take us home, my man.
Yeah, make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe button. Videos all weekend. And we got UFC Tampa, last UFC card of the year. Make sure you guys, if you guys haven't already, check the Locker Room podcast. And shouts to Colin Clips, man. You dropped a little play in the chat. He's been on a little roll
Oh, yeah.
UFC, so make sure you guys check out the video.
Yeah, and the Locker Room podcast, what a job you guys have done. So absolutely, we got tons of shows coming up. We also have Talking Hands. We have the big boxing fight. I can't pronounce the names of this one. Can you, Brizzy? You know?
I cannot pronounce the names.
Brizzy can't even pronounce Justin McKelvey. You think he could pronounce these fucking names?
I love you guys. Dave, Sweaty Butcher, Brizzy, thank you guys so much for rocking with us. Let's go get that cash. We will see you guys in Manana. Pub Sports Radio is very excited to announce the dates for Pubapalooza 4. The most exciting weekend of the gambling year. Round 1 of March Madness. It's all going down in San Antonio, Texas at the Southtown 101, Thursday the 20th till Sunday the 23rd. It's going down, baby.
Scheduled events every day that weekend. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's all going down in Southtown 101. Come hang out with some of your favorite Pub Sports Radio personalities.
I can't wait.
Pub Sports Radio's the crew, that's a fact. We all about bread, making bank accounts fat. Who the hell is that? LJ from the H, I stack green like Boston. Shout out to Nasty Nate from down south, where we ride on slab. 420 highway smoking with that boy Dabby Cab. Swing by Dallas with them Cowboy fans so we can smoke out J Money, cause you know that's our mans. Us against the bookies, put money in our pockets. Fly out to Vegas, meet up with Ski Profit. Hit the sports books, we got money to stack. Can't forget them college picks with that boy Conor Mack.